Welcome, everybody.
We did it. We're here.
How you doing? I feel like I'm very high up,
Oh, you were high.
like really high up.
TJ's dragging you back down.
Yeah, put me in the old quicksand. Let me sink down. People
my God.
fiddle with these chairs.
They sure do.
It's all different. It's all
Wow.
different.
Things are different, Tom. I don't like it.
That's better.
How's Tricks? Oh, how is Tom today?
Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah. Nothing, literally nothing exciting or wacky news-wise has happened.
Okay.
Ooh, I did buy some dice the other day.
Ooh, tell me about your dice.
Bought some... They're not even Games Workshop dice.
It's even more exciting.
I'd had to get a link... I don't know, something. You know when stuff goes into spam folders?
Mm-hmm.
And was going through whatever, what are the... You know, you get an email folder that's full of just fucking promotional emails and shit.
Yeah. Were you so bored you started trawling through that?
Well, I had to get something out of there. And saw whatever it's called, the dice store. Had a sale on or something.
The dice store.
I think that's
Is that a
literally
real place?
I think that's literally what it's called. Dice Shop Online. Is this the one?
Wow. This is A1.
Yeah. So I
God.
bought some dice on here.
Tom's favourite website. Let's get this on screen. What did you get? Show me.
So I don't think you'll find them super exciting, but I saw them and I was like, those are really, really nice little wacky dice. Because it's they've got so many dice. Because each of these isn't just those dice.
Oh, yeah, it just says view range. So it's that entire theme.
And
Wow.
so I've got some blank dice because I want to try and make some of my own garbage dice.
Oh, cool.
Who was it? Who's your daddy and what does he do?
He has a tumor.
It's not a tumor. It was...
I saw something about blank dice earlier. Was it not?
Yeah,
those?
but I don't think I'll show you the pictures of the blank dice because I'm pretty sure you can guess what a blank dice looks like. It's just a little box.
God, Dragonzord says clocks are more exciting than dice.
Someone who
God.
would say that would think that. Yeah.
That's exactly what someone like you would say.
Yeah, I'm not even going to give that answer. Okay. The Kaplow opaque dice.
Oh. People have been banned for less, you're right.
Here, it was literally...
Oh, wow,
some of
real
these.
old school. That's like what you'd get in a game of Frustration or Snakes and Ladders or something.
But every face having different colours.
Oh, shit, the colours aren't consistent.
No. Well, so I think they are all the sixes are one colour, all of the things are not. I was like,
God,
these are just...
thank God.
These are just kind of cute, kind of wacky dice. I would have liked them even more if it wasn't consistent. That would have been so much better.
That would have hurt my eyes.
It would have been so much cooler. But yeah, so got some of those. Just because I was just browsing through their dice. You know, as I like to do sometimes.
Of course.
I was like, oh, actually, pretty nice.
They're pretty cute.
But then, just had got some blank dice too. Because
You can make your own dice.
I want to make my own set of awful dice with a couple of different styles of awful dice. So
Wow. Can I have one?
yeah,
Thanks.
yeah,
You can do the hazard stripe dice.
yeah. So I want to make a test of the hazard stripe dice. It was an old stupid joke about some of the worst dice that could be made, and I want to make my own version of the Eiseneth Deepkin dice.
Oh my God, what, the see-through ones?
Yeah, but I feel like I could make
Tom.
them even less legible.
Wow, it turns out if you type worst dice ever made into Google, it's almost entirely Games Workshop.
Ooh.
Look at that, top row, all Games Workshop. More Games Workshop. This is the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The 10th option is not Games Workshop. Wow.
I'm glad that there is a good showing for Eisen Deepkin dice twice. They are definitely some of the worst dice ever made.
Yeah.
Absolutely love them.
They're just so bad. The see-through wouldn't be so bad if you could read the fucking wiggles and they didn't overlap each other on the see-through. Like, some real fucking torturer has got involved in that.
Good.
Ah,
Squig dice as well.
they bounce.
Just as awful.
They're made of rubber.
They're just horrible dice.
Why? Why would you do that?
These ones don't seem too bad.
Oh, okay. Just the Eye of Sauron. Yeah, high contrast.
They're pretty
Yeah,
chill.
They are pretty chill, actually. I like those.
Oh, they're quite nice.
Yeah, these are all good. You only get like 4 in a box, though. That kind of sucks.
Yeah, although it's Lord of the Rings, like,
Or 8, I imagine.
how many dice are you actually rolling?
Oh, well, that's true. Yeah, you're not running that many, are you?
Oh, the Sylvaneth dice. Love these.
No.
Worst ones made by Games Workshop.
Incorrect.
Have you seen this?
We have looked at this before, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're pretty bad. What's wrong with those?
They're just kind of boring. These are awesome dice. I really like these. I've got a set
Why?
of these dice.
I don't. I have a Gene Steel Cult army and I don't have those dice.
I am a big fan.
Symbols on the 1 and the 6 are a big no-no for me. Do not like
That's always a good thing. These ones are fine. Some Chaos Beast dice. I bought Alex a set of these. I like that these symbols, the 1 and the 6.
Yeah. They're very similar, aren't they, at a glance?
Really similar.
And is this a 1 or a 3?
That's a 3.
Okay. Hate that. Hate that a lot.
Orc dice. Those are nice.
Oh, those you can actually read.
Those are nice dice. It's kind
And the
of
1 and the 6,
ugly.
although you can kind of tell which one's which.
Yeah.
It's not like they're Sisters of Battle dice.
Those dice are perfect, but terrible. They're kind of nice. Oh,
They've got to be aren't they number 1?
second place. It has to be Squigs, surely.
We've already seen Squigs on this list, haven't we? Oh, wow. They're ranking the Sylvaneth.
The Sylvaneth. The Sylvaneth dice are terrible. I do have a set of these.
Yeah, because you can't tell which one's the 1 and the 6. They're both symbols. The colours also change.
Yeah, the inconsistent colours makes it so good.
Like, look, there's a 6, and there's a 6, and there's a 6, and there's a 6. All 3 different colours of 6.
Yeah.
And then the rest is just like leaves falling off?
Yeah, amounts of leaves for the numbers. The 1 is a skull. God, they're so good.
What is wrong with you, Tom? Why are you like this?
I don't want them for playing, but I love them as just awful design. Just terrible design.
Do you think
on
they've
dice.
actually tried to make the worst possible dice here? Or do you think they've got just carried away with like feature creep?
I don't know, because they definitely, their like current dice that they make now are super boring.
Yeah.
It is just
coloured normal blank dice.
yeah, and they'll have just like an army logo.
Yeah.
Like 'cause they had new Thousand Sun and Grey Knight dice.
Oh yeah, they just literally bought those out last week. And they were just a whole load of nothing, weren't they?
Just really bland. Just really uninteresting, unexciting dice. Yep, still in the UK.
I've always have been in the UK, GDubs. Don't know why you have to ask me every time. Is it here? Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. Before we show the dice, because they're on the wrong screen. Hang on. Let me just. Can you? Don't look. Did you see how much that tank cost?
No, which tank?
The new Sisters of Battle tank. So it's basically a Lehman Russ or a Predator, right?
So £35 is what like
This
a Lehman
guy.
Russ costs.
£35 for a Lehman Russ, and I think Predators are about £35 as well.
£50. £55. £65.
What does chat think?
£65.
Chat, place your bets. Whoever gets closest without going over, that's the rule.
65.
Oh, God. 80? You maniacs. So, Lehman Russ,
It's
which is basically the same tank.
£35.
I'm pretty sure it's £35. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, there it is. It's 28 when you buy it from a third party.
Yeah, so
35 direct from
sure.
GW. It's the same thing without just the crap on it. This has got twiddly bits. So for that twiddly bits, you are paying. Oh, clicked on the wrong thing. New releases. View all. £52.50.
Ooh.
What? Why?
Responsive.
Why? I mean,
is it like the best though?
Look, it's the fucking Rhino sprue with another sprue for the turret.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't even have alternate sponson weapons.
Oh, really?
It can only have heavy bolters.
Oh, that kind of sucks. You would have thought that.
Why can't it have heavy flamers?
Or like multi-melters.
Yeah.
That's like just those three. That's just like the things that Sisters of Battle like, right?
Yeah. It's fucking weird.
Okay.
Wow. That's obscene, if you ask me. Like, Predator tank. 37.
Wow.
It's the same. It's the same fucking tank. Oh, well. Sorry. That just got my goat up. Right, so the dice. We were talking about the new dice, weren't we?
Yeah, I don't even know if I'm surprised or not.
Yeah, that's true. Just kind of...
It's just like,
Just stick it on the pile of how many times can they do this before I'll just give up.
Yeah.
Really, really glad I don't click Sisters of Battle.
$140 in Australia. Dollary dues.
$140 dues. Fuck me. I honestly don't think I could play Warhammer if I lived in Australia. I think that would just be too far for me.
Yeah, it's so expensive.
So expensive. Like, how much is that? 40 Aussie dollars to Great British pounds. Ooh! What the fuck? £75.
Wow.
That's insane.
Like what? Like a 40% increase.
How much Warhammer do you have to buy on your holiday to have some kind of weird logic free flight to Britain?
How much does a flight to Australia cost? £1,000?
Yeah.
£800?
Something like that, I'd imagine, yeah.
So what do you have to spend? What, like £1,600?
If everything's 50% more expensive.
Yeah, so you'd have to spend £1,600 on Warhammer to get a free flight to the UK.
Right. £1,600, that's an incredible amount of money. It's not that much Warhammer.
Yeah, when you think about it. It's not that much Warhammer.
Yeah. Like, you and your mate could both agree to buy, like, 2,000-point armies, and then you could just go pick it up for them in the UK, and you've paid for your flight.
Wow. Yeah. Fuck me. That's insane.
Isn't that bananas? Oh.
How much is just like postage? Surely there must be like...
They closed that loophole, right? So they, a couple of years back, they all, like Wayland Games and Firestorm Games, all these like third-party resellers of Games Workshop products.
Yeah, yeah.
They put in their contracts they're not allowed to ship to Australia.
Oh.
And if they do, if they get caught shipping to Australia, they lose the right to like wholesale Games Workshop stuff. Because that's what everyone was doing.
Yeah.
They were just getting it shipped because that was cheaper than the markup.
Yeah, fuck. That's insane.
Oof.
You can still ship it to a forwarder. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that was the same with Cool Mini or Not.
Oh, yeah.
Because all of their stuff would come out in... Because I think they're based in Singapore. And like all of the Song of Ice and Fire stuff would come out months and months earlier.
Oh, right.
And like
Australia.
the same for Zombicide or what, like some of those other games that they make, and they had to shut down people in Singapore.
Just reselling and shipping out.
Well, even if you just had a store, just people ordering online, because it was like, sure, like you're not really saving money, but it meant that you could just get stuff
way quicker.
You like 4 to 6 months earlier.
I really like the Song of Ice and Fire's miniatures game is a really good game with good models. I don't like how bad their like supplies.
Oh, it's just
like,
awful.
Their logistics is garbage. Like I don't know when stuff comes out, and when it does come out, you can't get it for 3 months.
Yeah,
and it's just I've had stuff on pre-order for like 6 months at a time. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's really bad, and they preview stuff way too early. And
oh god, sometimes you preview it a year before you get it.
Yeah,
which is insane.
Yeah, really bad.
Because by the time I finally got it, I'm like, is this even new anymore? I feel like we've been talking about it.
That's the confusing thing. Like, I've known about this for so long. Actually, now it turning up isn't as exciting.
Yeah.
But yeah, see there are these dice. If it's just a D6 with a symbol on, honestly, I can't give a shit.
Like, I wouldn't buy these if I had a 1,000 Sun Army. I feel like you could get third-party ones that are more fun.
Yeah.
And a more interesting design than that.
Yeah, exactly.
And probably for cheaper too.
Yeah.
The Grey Knight ones, they're even worse because they're actually quite hard. Like they're not hard to read, but they're not nice to read. Do you know what I mean? At least these are like high contrast.
Yeah.
These are not.
Yeah, both just super boring. Come on, GDubs.
Come on, GDubs.
Just make them stupid. I just want stupid fucking dice.
I want somewhere in the middle, personally. I want them to be usable, but also fun.
Oh, no, I want it just to be the most ugly dice in the world. God, like, because I feel like 1,000 Suns. What could you do? I feel like there must be some kind of gimmick with
horrors.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you roll it, and when it bounces, 2 little dice come out of it.
That would be the dream. That's like, I don't want it just to be like, it's like a little click open box that you roll the big dice, and then it's full of small blue dice.
You want it spring loaded and like just do it itself. So you just roll 1 dice, and by the time you finished, you've got 20 dice.
Yeah, like that would be hilarious. Yeah. But even just some like obnoxious pink and blue dice swirling around together, like that could be fun with.
What about like a clear plastic dice with another clear plastic dice inside with another clear plastic dice inside?
Oh God!
And you're like, okay, tell me what I've rolled.
Oh God! Yeah, like, I guess that would be more usable, even if it was just a pink, clear plastic pink dice with blue dice inside of it.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be so dumb. It'd be so hard to play with.
Yeah. But that's what you want, right?
Yeah, it is kind of what I want.
Careful what you wish for. How's that any worse than the Deepkin dice?
I don't know. I feel like it'd be like it'd feel more cheaply made. You're gonna have like the seams and on a clear plastic thing. That always looks kind of.
Well, what about some kind of like perfect resin cast?
Ooh, then yeah,
like
that'd
seamless. You're right. If it was made of like shit plastic that got scuffed up after a couple of rolls, and then you couldn't see through it properly, that would be gross. I'd hate that.
Like I think I have. Like these do exist.
Oh my God, Dr. Genghis Khan says dice with pips set up like blue and red 3D glasses, so they're super hard to read without the right glasses on.
Oh my God, that's kind of genius.
Maybe you put your red glasses on or your pink glasses on, depending on and they have different results depending which ones you're wearing.
Okay, well that sounds just unpleasant. Yeah, like I think I have something very similar to this, which is like a dice inside a dice, and
but that is kind of. There's too much like a warping effect there. It's too thick, and the seam is ugly. Also, wouldn't you put the seam along the corners? Like, come on.
I feel like that, yeah, but I imagine that's
more expensive to make.
More expensive.
But cost be damned.
That's right. Yeah, I just be worried they'd like just look shit in like a cheap way rather than a shit way. But maybe there's a gambit, an angle in there. Oh, God.
Dice are pink and dice are blue. Where once there was one.
Now there's two.
Best Warhammer lore.
Yeah, I feel like something like that. Something along those lines would be. Because surely that someone's made just like pink and blue dice.
Oh yeah.
Pink and
blue lighting is so hot on Twitch right now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, even if it was just something a bit like that, that'd be a cute color scheme with Oh, those are actually quite nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I like how some bits are really see-through and it makes it really hard to read. Those are actually great.
They're horrible. Just that one in particular, actually. The rest are fine.
Oh, man. Once again, yeah. I like our instant reactions of you being like, those are horrible. They're great. Yeah. I love it. That like ticks a lot of the boxes of...
Oh, jeez.
You know, fun idea, terrible execution.
Right, now that we've had our prescribed 38 minutes of dice chat,
yeah, sorry.
Should we find out what was new in Warhammer?
Yeah, so what's new in Warhammer last week, not Tom rambles about dice for an hour.
So there's actually not a lot of news this week, which is why we've let dice chat go so long. We've got a little rumor engine, which honestly I couldn't tell you anything about. Maybe it's a floating rock? It's a wizard on a floating rock, maybe?
If that's like a boot.
Oh yeah, that does look like a boot. Is it Legolas running across falling stones?
Yeah, but that's a bit more like kind of tech.
It's like a military rubber boot, isn't it?
Like almost looks a bit like it could be the Cadron Overlords.
Is this the new evolution of tactical Kragnos rocks?
Ooh.
In order to get higher than everyone else's...
Floating rock.
Floating rock. Just to put yourself...
Then it could be smaller. But the Lumineth Realm Lords already...
they do that, but they also have the hat too.
Ooh.
To make themselves the biggest models of all.
Fuck, I heard an interesting thing the other day, speaking of the Lumineth Realm Lords.
Yeah.
That there's big citation needed on all of this. It was on the Warhammer competitive forum or the Age of Sigmar forum. There's some big Age of Sigmar tournament coming up in the States, and they have just banned Lumineth Realm Lords from it.
Really?
Because apparently the army list is so broken that they are like this...
They're the newest army, right?
Yeah.
For fuck's sake.
And apparently it's so...
Wow.
Like busted. The units are so undercosted, the combos in it, that they have just flat banned it from the tournament.
Good for them.
Which
Fucking
was like,
good for them.
Like,
that is what the community needs to do to stop relentless, blatant codex creep. The power creep in these books is fucking off the chart. You try and play any 8th edition book against any 9th edition book, and it is ridiculous.
Yeah. But even compared to the other, like, newer books, because like the sneaky gits, what are they called?
The Gloomspire boys.
Bogman.
Oh, Cruel Boys.
Cruel Boys. Cruel Boy. Because they're like newer, but they're fine. They're not banned.
Oh, okay. But their book's not out yet, is it?
Is their book not out? I assumed their book would be out by now.
No, they've got like the stats for the models
even out yet?
Only the ones in the starter box.
Okay. But yeah, just thought that was kind of...
That's amazing, and in fact, I love it. I hate that one faction is so overpowered they have to be banned, but I love that the community's taking a stand.
Yeah, just this one tournament was like, fuck this shit. Like, because otherwise it will be...
Everyone brings...
Yeah, well, anyone in the top tables is going to have those, and... Yeah. Pretty nuts.
Cool.
Pretty nuts. Magical floating rock. Yeah, the Lumineth, they had floating rocks.
Yes,
remember
probably another one of them, right?
Boy sat on the rock.
I do remember that boy sat on a rock.
Yeah.
They normally have like curved slippers, don't they?
Yeah, like this looks a bit more tech.
I guess we'll find out. Speaking of tactical Kragnos rocks, one of our favourite models of all time has had a big update, Tom.
Yeah.
And this bug-eyed lunatic is here to tell us all about it.
I do not like that picture.
What's wrong with your face?
I don't care for his face.
No, this is intensely off-putting.
I like every
hate
other
this.
kind of part of him.
Yeah, put your helmet on, you fucking crazy man.
Although, like, doesn't his sword look a bit small?
Yeah.
Because it looks like a quite a sensible sized sword.
It's actually what a man that size would use as a sword.
But it looks...
But in Warhammer, that's so small.
It just looks tiny.
Yeah.
But yeah, he has wacky eyes.
He looks like he's straight out of Poo Lagoon. You're right. You're fucking right.
My God.
So here's the boy.
If you scroll down, there's a picture of him with the old boy.
There is. So this is probably one of the best Space Marine sculpts of all time.
I love this figure.
It's fantastic. Everything about it really works. You know, all the details. He's very, very lightly ornamented because, you know, that's his job. He's meant to be this, like, Spartan, pure boy who's not getting distracted by shit. He's got his little Rosarius or Terminator crux or whatever in his laurels, but that's it. He's got, I don't know, the stance, the flowing robe, the minimalism of it.
Yeah.
I fucking love this model, and I always have done, and it's like 20 years old now. And it is yet to be beaten. It might still be the best Space Marine sculpt there is. And this new guy, he's not a bad model. If I wasn't comparing it to this guy, I'd say this is a cool model. But,
he's cool, but he just isn't as good.
He's just he looks a bit like he's trying too hard.
Yeah.
And why is he on a fucking little rock?
Get that little lift.
Yeah, just needs to be that much bigger than everyone else. I don't know.
I still hate this, like...
Yeah, the weird
your
tabard.
shirt underneath the armor.
I
and
actually hate
the
that.
leather belt buckles. That just is so stupid to me. I just really don't like that as design.
Same here. Like, either have like a big loincloth tabard or have the full tabard.
Yeah.
None of this middle ground shit. Like, where does that go? Does that just get pinched by his chest plate? Like, is that going to rip and flap down mid-battle? I don't know. It feels like his loincloth's more of a trip hazard than anything else. Like, I mean, I don't know, just because of the pose, I suppose. It looks like he's about to get, like...
that's, like, really, like, wrapping around him.
Yeah.
Also, to be, like, really, like, pernickety, I far prefer the, like, laurels being on the helmet than, like, the hover laurels.
Oh, yeah. I like it, the little prayer beads.
Yeah, that's cute.
That's a nice touch. That looks really good. I don't know what that lantern is all about. A lot of models have got stuff like that on them now.
So he's got a light. Also, he's got the Wii remote safety holder on his sword.
Yeah, that's canon lore now.
Really?
Because of Sigismund. That's what he used to do. And so now that's what they all do.
Okay.
And everyone makes fun of him.
Because
like, you're going to drop your sword. Yeah.
It does make sense. I don't think it does make sense.
And loads of the other dueling champions were like, that's dumb. I'm going to use it against you. I'm going to like tangle you up in your own chain.
Also, if you just look at, you know, history, this was not a popular thing. People did not do this long.
Surfboarders do it.
Surfboarders do. Yeah, but if you're in a scenario where your sword could just float away, makes sense. If it turns out you're on some weird gravity world and just randomly your sword might float off, chain it to yourself. People have like a balloon on a string.
Yeah, maybe if you're fighting
that can float
in
away.
space.
Yeah, you might tether things to yourself. That would make sense. But having it like chained on.
I think I haven't read much of the Sigismund stories, but I would assume, wild guess, that it's something to do with like the burden of duty. You know, I cannot lift this chain until my oath is fulfilled, or something like that.
Well, so it means that you can't like sheath it.
Yeah. Well, Space Marines don't carry sheaths anyway, do they?
You just always have to hold your sword. I guess you'd have like a pleb.
Oh, yeah. Well, exactly. That's why I've got like a whole bunch of plebs.
Little plebs.
Little plebs in my Dark Angel army to carry all their shit for them.
So, did you see the very rich lore that... So, the previous champions, their swords say Imperator Rex, but which was Emperor King. But now it says Imperator Lux, Emperor's Light.
Ooh.
And apparently there's a very rich lore reason about it. And I was trying to read it, and I was like, this is boring as fuck.
I
I just don't fucking care. But apparently now all the swords they carry the Emperor's Light because it's some fucking quote from, I think, Sigismund. And I was like, ugh. It's not a catchy quote.
Yeah, fair enough. Also, look, he's buckling his greaves on with leather buckles.
But that seems terrible. I feel like a flamethrower.
And then all his clothes fall off?
Just your armor falls off. Why? Why have you got all this like fantastic shit even here? His breastplate. Like just a grot with a knife can like slit the straps and then your armor falls off.
It's going to be like Iron Man 3 all over again. It's just going to like fall to bits at like a moment's notice. I don't know. I feel like this can be a good basis for a conversion, probably.
Yeah.
Because I'm glad they've made a Primaris-sized version of this guy because this guy's cool. But did you see? I'm probably never going to find it now.
Tell me.
Warhammer.
Tell me, Ben. Did I see what?
Champion conversion, like a couple of years ago now, probably. Someone made a Primaris scale Emperor's Champion, and it just looks so much fucking better.
Oh fuck! That looks so good.
But there you go. Doesn't that look better than the new guy?
Oh, I do far prefer it. Oh wow, he looks great.
Yeah. I mean, I'm guessing they just took a Primaris Lieutenant and did a bit of green stuff.
Oh shit, yeah, I like him.
They've done a nice paint job too, actually. Like the non-metallics on that sword. Look fucking great.
Although shit, I do want like this helmet.
Yeah, you want like a knight's helm rather than the marine helm.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess they didn't want to use like a 3D printed part or a third-party part, but there's some amazing knight helms you can get out there.
Yeah.
That would totally work.
Wow, he's cool. He's real cool.
I wonder if there's like any others.
I always like the idea of the Emperor's Champion.
He looks cool. Look at that.
He's great.
I love that helmet. I love that sword. That looks fucking great. Yeah, I'm starting to think just everyone else's ones are cooler.
Who's the one directly below that?
Okay.
To the right one.
Yeah, that's just
he's pretty fucking cool.
It is a cool look. So yeah, I don't know. Like the new model is fine, and I don't hate it. It's just, for me, the Emperor's Champion has to be a bit special, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and I'm surprised they didn't get it right. When so many, look at that. So many, like, just
looks really cool.
People have made their own ones that. Really
I
work.
do like the Black Templars.
I like them when they're looking like knights.
Yeah, when they're a bit more gothic, have a bit more of like the knight vibe.
Do you remember the one who looks like he's like holding a lightsaber? The limited edition one. Emperor's Champion Limited. Because for a while, before this guy came out like a year after.
Oh, wasn't there the one that was like arms forwards?
This guy came out first, but you could only get him for a couple of months, and then there was like no replacement for a long time. So everyone ended up converting their own.
He's pretty cool. I think I prefer the other guy.
Yeah, the other guy's way better. But I guess there's kudos for this guy because there's so few of them in existence.
Yeah, wow.
Space Marines! Space Marines! Oh, wow. This is the worst photo. Yeah, and then I guess the last bit of news is Happy Grot news.
Happy Grot news?
I'm genuinely surprised by this because we've complained a lot about GWs like generating false scarcity to increase sales.
Yeah, they're wacky
Giga
like
hype.
FOMO FOMO vibe.
Yeah, where just everything sells out in an hour and it's the worst. But apparently, everyone who pre-orders a copy of Kill Team this weekend will get one.
Yeah.
Even if it means it might take you a couple of months if you like are lasting the line. That's really good. Good for them. If you want it, you can get it. If not, don't worry about it. That's good. Yeah,
them recognizing like that scalpers are shit. Yeah, honestly, I didn't think that Games Workshop was ever going to do something like this.
No, I didn't think they gave a shit about scalpers, but apparently they're going to stop scalpers, at least on this box.
Yeah, I think still like I feel like they're going to be selling this Kill Team for a while.
Well, apparently not. This is going to be like Indomitus. They're going to release this box as like a launch box, and it's going to be limited run, and then they're going to be doing like a much smaller Kill Team box.
Okay, yeah, because they already previewed some of the smaller sized.
So I honestly think if you don't pre-order it this weekend, you probably won't be able to get a copy because it will sell out, and then they'll be filling in the back orders for a few months, and then it will never come out again. But I imagine all the components will come out.
Oh yeah, everything's going to be sold separately at some stage. So there's no risk for them.
So I think if you just want the Krieg, honestly, I'd say wait, give it 6 months, and then there'll be a whole range of Krieg.
Yeah.
Like you don't need this one squad.
Yeah. Like they are definitely going to be putting separate Krieg out. Like the fact that in the last Forge World book, where they'd cut Death Corps of Krieg,
and they've stopped making them in Forge World. Most of them are out of production.
Yeah.
Now.
It means that Games Workshop, when they next update Guard, I would bet so hard that Plastic Krieg are going to be the.
And there'll be a whole lot of them.
Yeah, they'll do like, a multi-part squad, the heavy weapons, probably bring Rough Riders back, but in Krieg version.
I do like the Krieg Rough Riders with their weird meaty horses.
Yeah, meaty horses wearing gas masks. Amazing. Yeah, it would be super sweet. Would be super down with that. So yeah, probably wait for that.
Yeah, so I would say, this is great, but don't panic buy it if you don't really want this whole set. If you just want like 10 plastic Krieg boys, you can have them in a few months, I'm sure.
See, I think I do want everything in here. Like I've got a tank company painted in like drab grey, which
oh god, yeah, these guys would go perfectly with
would
your
be
tanks.
so easy. Like I always wanted to like add some infantry to that army, but could never decide on like which infantry I wanted to get. Now that there's Plastic Krieg on the horizon, we'll at some point just try and paint like 50 guardsmen, and bam, suddenly can actually play the army in a more sensible way. I want the orcs. The terrain is really nice.
Yeah.
And if you get in there quick, you get a special shape stick.
Shape stick! Now you don't have to remember how long triangle is. It's not 3 inches. Why would it be?
Oh, the train's from Speed Freaks. Really?
It's not the same terrain, is it? No.
Maybe.
There's a lot more of it. Yeah, there's just like 3 barricades.
Because we've still got that box of Speed Freaks in the office.
We do, yeah. We do have more terrain than that. I think Alex Scratch built a bunch.
I think he just had
just a load of orc stuff.
Orc terrain already. Okay, just some fences, some piles of junk.
There's a lot more of that in here. I guess
Fences, but like these guys.
Yeah, the bigger pieces.
Blockier bits. They all seem new. But yeah, well, those things, sure. I think it's the buildings that I like the most.
One thing that really bothers me about this set is you get everything, right? You get the sticks, the dice, the cards, the book, the tokens, the models, everything you need to play the game, except the book that has all the other army lists other than Krieg and Orcs in it. There's like a compendium that tells you like how to play anything other than that core game, and you have to buy that separately.
I guess that makes sense. Like, I feel like it's still lame, but a lot of people are just going to want to buy that book by itself anyway.
That's true. But everything's sold separately. Like, you can buy the dice and the cards separately. There's going to be like a core set that's like just the essentials. Where is it? That one? So yeah, you can get, there you go. Kill Zone Essentials. So you get like the measuring sticks and all the tokens and stuff.
Right.
You buy that in a box. You can buy like the books separately.
Okay.
Just seems odd that I have to buy another book. Can't just buy the box. Got to buy another book too. But because they wanted to keep the core box price down. Oh, dice.
Ooh. Yeah, I saw these. They're all super bland.
They are, aren't they?
And that is the just ugliest logo.
I wouldn't have even known that was the Death Corps, the Krieg boy. It looks like a stormtrooper.
Just kind of wild. Yeah, I don't really like any of them.
No. But I am very tempted to get that box. I haven't quite decided if I'm going to or not.
Oh, I feel like I will.
I think the only thing stopping me is the fact I've already painted 50 gas-marked guardsmen.
Yeah, feels bad, man.
Yeah.
What is up with that glowing green dice?
Oh, that's in a video where it's like highlighting your hits.
Okay.
It's like a how to play game.
So it's just like, why the fuck is that thing like radioactive in there?
Oh, yeah, Das Shadow. That's a really good point. He says all the stuff in the compendium is going to get invalidated when they start releasing bespoke teams for every faction. I think that's right, because there's rules for guardsmen and there's separate rules for veteran Krieg. There's rules for orcs and there's separate rules for orc commandos.
Oh.
I think that book's got all the basic, Space Marine Scouts, Craftworld Guardians, all that kind of shit. But I reckon every couple of months they're going to bring out a special kill team for each faction that's going to have like new, updated, fancier rules.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, a bit like Blood Bowl teams kind of thing. And they'll have like fancier models and stuff.
If that's a way for them to release, give armies new, like a new thing once a year.
Yeah.
They have to buy a new book for that to use it in 40k. Great. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And that's honestly all the news, all the Warhammer news.
Is that it?
Well, there's other things, but it's all just like how to play kill team, and Warhammer Plus is still coming. I don't think there's any actual like models or new information.
Well, that's it. You've had your Warhammer.
But what about second Warhammer?
No, not yet. We've not heard of second Warhammer. So let's jump into some.
This is second Warhammer.
This is second Warhammer. So we are playing as Dwarf.
We are.
And
we've got Grimthorn's army here, longbeards and guns. It's nearly maxed out. Needs a few more units. We've got Tom the Slav over here. He's got loads of cannons and guns and flamethrowers. This is like the high-tech army.
Ooh.
And we've got Sunblade's army, which is full of ogre mercenaries and troll slayers.
It's kind of fun.
And then we've got Thoric Ironbrow's army, which is basically just all crossbows and catapults.
Yeah, I like that. I like that as a play.
All nicely themed up. And we've got a big chunk of southern Lustria. And we're on a quest to capture all the artifacts and rebuild the ancient Cogomajig.
Okay. Who are we
this guy.
warring right now? Because I think we went to war with someone, and it started getting a bit spicy.
Oh, I think it's Ikit. So we are.
Oh, okay.
We've got to finish off Felhart. We've got a couple of armies heading down here to finish him off.
Okay.
We are at war with Luther Harkon, but we haven't seen him yet. Well, he's strength rank 11 on 2 settlements.
He's just gonna have like 1 or 2 really good stacks. He'll drop. He'll drop quick.
After one loss, and then the main enemy we're fighting is Ikit, which I imagine is most of these grey territories.
Prepare to get nuked.
Yeah, we are going to get nuked a lot. Dwarves aren't the best at dodging nukes.
Yeah.
Little legs.
Oh, I thought you said dwarves are the best.
No, they
I was
aren't
like,
the best.
Oh, I don't know if I agree with that. So we've only been nuked once so far, which just annihilated one of our units, but they used it really poorly.
They did. And you did quite a good job of spreading out as well, actually, to be honest.
To be honest, with these armies, like I should be spreading out more. I think I just get lazy. Like, I don't need all the boys stood next to each other. In fact, it's actually worse. You want your guys a bit more checkerboard, so only one unit of guys gets absorbed into a fight. And Dwarf Crossbowmen are tough enough that they can just sort of
Tank it out for a while,
hang,
can't they?
and let everyone else like blast in there. Ironbreaker armor's like a fridge.
Oh, that's true.
And dwarf Indiana Jones inside when they get hit by the nuke.
Yeah, they're fine. They don't even like need to go to hospital. That's what I heard.
And they just have like a shower. That gets rid of all the radiation.
Yeah. Let alone all the, like mushing.
The smushing, yeah,
So much
that's not what you want.
Mushing. Right, so I'm just going to spend all of my skill points because
Cool.
lazy Ben last week couldn't be bothered. You're never going to throw a flash bomb, are you?
Might.
You might.
Who knows?
Ooh, saucy. I'll get the...
So, Symbolic Stance. It's $3. Thank you, Symbolic Stance.
Thank you.
We've had a whole bunch of generous donations in. And it's a Rogue Tom and Vagabond Ben. How about some new, edgy Daughters of Cain Age of Sigmar lore?
Sure.
Our Medusa's formed by staring at a pool of blood from a witch elf they betrayed till their reflection mirrors their actions, or are shadow stalkers so stealthy they bleed shadows?
Oh, they both sound dumb and edgy.
I feel like the trick is going to be both are correct. But the first one, that sounds very...
First one sounds very likely.
yeah. Bleeding shadows, that sounds like something, just made up.
Yeah, I agree. I think first one's true. Second one's made up.
Just because there's a bit more story in the first one, which I enjoy.
Yeah, and from the from our relentless Warhammer on lore hammering, the story bit's the hard bit.
Yeah.
So that's the corner you cut.
So I'm curious. Symbolic Stance.
You're here now. Can you tell us?
You must let us know.
I cannot live not knowing the answer to this question.
But yeah, they're so stealthy they bleed shadows. Could be the truth.
Could be.
We'll have to wait. We'll have to wait and
He's
see.
not here to tell us, Tom.
Oh, wait. Oh, there's another one with the answer.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Obviously, you lore masters know that Medusa actually made when Marathi's snake hair bites a worthy witch elf, so the shadow stalkers bleed shadows.
Wow.
You'll also be pleased to know that the start of the stream now coincides with my week's mantle clock run time test. I don't know what that is. It's about clocks. It sounds boring. But yeah, wow.
Holy shit, he duped us, Tom.
He duped us. They're so stealthy they bleed shadows.
Of course they do.
That sounds just like the lamest made up. They're so shadowy, they bleed shadow.
If you prick me, do I not darken the room?
Well, how does that work?
Yeah, explain more.
I don't...
Show us you're working.
What brings you to my mighty forge?
God.
Nakai. Military Alliance. Huzzah.
Welcome to the party. Although, that doesn't really super help us, does it?
Well, we get all of the magic cogs in his territory when we're allied.
Given Nakai holds no territory.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
He gives it to the fucking defenders of the plan.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe we just... Yeah, look, I guess the defenders do whatever Nakai does.
Oh, okay. Right.
Because we've got the Enchanted Alchemy Vial, the Chain of Binding.
What?
Oh my god, can we make... So we can make Ghost Friend.
Oh, God.
And we can make a Metallurgy Cipher. Wow. doubles trade goods.
Ooh. I want the cogs.
I know. I thought Nakai had the cogs. That's why I was being Nakai friend.
Where do they live?
Okay, the pentagonal gear is here in the cavern of Mexilagor.
Okay.
And the spur
We will
gear
reclaim it.
is all the way up here in Mazdo's land.
Right. Pick one of our armies. They're going on an adventure.
Okay. You, Grimthorn.
They might need some fronds with
Yeah.
them.
Okay. Well, we can regiments of renown them.
Oh, cool. Do we have a spare runesmith that can join them? I actually kind of like having a little runesmith hanging with a posse.
No, we haven't got the
Okay.
Smith house.
Well.
Oh, no, hold on.
boom.
We do.
Send them to their doom.
Doom.
You summoned me.
So Koroshenko donates $5. Thank you, Koroshenko.
Thank you.
And they say, Belch, fart. I've got good and bad news today.
Oh no.
The good news is I've just gotten hired for a full-time job.
Huzzah!
The bad news is that I won't be able to catch you two live once I start.
Boo.
This makes my heart go Pepe hands, as I'll miss being part of the insanity. Well, the VODs will still be there. You can still see
That's
the
true.
VODs.
You can still be a VOD goblin, and VOD
and
goblins are people too.
catch up. But congratulations on your job.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well done.
Very, very cool. And don't worry, you'll be here in our hearts.
Yeah, and also Kuroshishi will be here.
Oh yeah,
So
Kuroshishi, who is
we
you
won't
know,
be able to tell the difference.
you're basically the same, right? Basically the same person. But thank you, Karasenko. Kenny the Gobsite donates
Oh no.
donates $15. Thank you, Kenny. And they say Tomb Bean. I'm hoping for some more ass to mouth blow dart lore. Anyway, chop me up, boys.
God, that is a thing we said.
I can't even remember how we got onto that.
How did we ever get onto anything?
That's true. Yeah, that's true. It just happens, okay? It just happens.
Not our fault.
Yeah, shit. But yeah, we're Harren boys. We'll get you in. And this army, they're either going to come back victors or not at all. The one that we're sending up to the north.
Yeah, let me find out who that is.
And Elthulion donates $4. Thank you, Elthulion. And they say, hi, Tiny Teams Tom and Tiny Ben.
Ooh.
Jump me up in Warhammer. Your Tiny Team's game, or name a piece of fruit after me. Oranges are now called Elthulions.
Oh,
There
can we
you
make
go.
it one I don't ever eat? That'll make life a lot easier. Can we make it like a lychee?
Yeah.
Because otherwise I'm just going to forget and he's going to be upset.
What's like just even more obscure one? So I feel like I do come into contact with lychees every now and again.
Okay. I'm sure there's some kind of bizarre hot... Make it one like that's just like gooseberries. Because
Oh.
like my neighbour made some grew some gooseberries and he got so many he just gave them to everyone around him. And so I now got this big bag of gooseberries. And I've tried it before. Like I've tried making like last year when he did it. I tried making like some jam and some puddings and stuff out of them. Gross. They're the inferior berry.
Okay.
And I kind of just don't want to throw them away because I don't want to hurt his feelings, but also they're disgusting and I don't want to eat them. That's not a nice thing to do to a donator, though, is it?
Call them after gooseberries. What about durian?
Oh.
I've heard durian's kind of
Don't
disgusting.
they smell of poop?
And yeah, like you're not allowed to eat them in like certain places. Like you're not allowed to eat them in public or in like hotels or things like that because they stink and they make the place stink so much.
Oh, wow. The forbidden fruit.
The forbidden fruit. So
Oh, my.
Elthulion, that can be you.
Make it snappy, I've got work to do.
And they say, by the way, have the devs of your TT game been warned about After Dark, Tom and Ben? Did they sign the liability waivers? Do they have a therapist? They will be very well behaved.
We might have to be on better behavior for the Tony Team devs. They probably did not know what they were getting themselves into.
No, that's true. It'll be fine.
It's all normally fine, isn't it?
Normally it's fine, you know.
I can't remember ever not being fine.
I don't know what you're worried about. Don't worry about it.
Just don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
It'll be fine. Probably.
Probably. So Cuba.
Oh. Elthurion becomes Eldurian.
Eldurian.
That's much more fun.
Perfect, Eldurian.
Begin.
I like that.
Heading out.
Perfect.
Your name has been changed. It works too well.
That's it. I don't think he'll argue.
Vengeful
But, you know, it's very clear.
Also, durians, they look like cool fruit.
Getting out of here.
What do they actually look like?
Spiky.
Oh. They're a bit like a lychee.
But bigger, real
Oh,
big.
God. They look like baby mice or something growing inside. Do you know what I mean? Like that really looks like some kind of rodent fetus.
And they're super expensive as well.
Oh.
Like how
Oh,
much
so they look gross, smell gross, and are expensive.
Yeah. So whoever the durian PR team is just fucking knocking this out of the park.
Yeah, they've got an amazing marketing
This
squad.
spiky, hard to eat, stinky, just garbage fruit. But no, just charge like 100 times what you were for it. And now
Wow.
rich people are like, oh, I'm classy. I eat durians. They're very expansive. Look how powerful I am.
Yes, look how well cultured I are.
Yeah, El Durian.
Eldurian.
Nothing to do here. Let's go.
So Cuba 42 donates $10. Thank you, Cuba.
Thank you, Kuba.
And they say, Tom Ben, I just finished binge watching all 103 episodes of the XCOM files,
Oh my God.
and I'm not sure what to do now, except eat cake to avoid angering birthday bot.
Oh God, yeah. Watch out for birthday bots.
Something Kremlo came from Kragnos. Oh.
God, the XCOM files. I mean, that is an epic saga.
That's like 2 years of streams, over 2 years of
It's
streams.
insane how long that game is. We skipped like 70% of that game, and it still took like two. People in chat were having a go at us, going, "You're skipping too much."
I'd be like, we have to do something else with our lives at some point.
Cannot play this game forever. Oh,
Holy
but
shit.
I do miss birthday bot though. He was a good boy. He was a good bot. He was just doing his job, following his programming.
Like all good robots should. Mm-hmm. Yeah, wow.
I think that's the series that ended Lewis and Ben Save the World.
Yeah, was it just too much?
Lewis was just like, I'm never streaming anything again in my life.
I just can't commit to another fucking 2 years of X coming around.
Yeah, it just broke him.
Yeah, that's a lot. That is a lot.
Have to get rid of this Slayer shrine.
Yeah, we get enough of our own Slayers, right?
Yeah, it's just this province about to revolt
Oh.
very shortly, and it makes $1,400 a turn. So I want to keep the taxes on. We're going to have to build some booze houses.
Happy house. Oh, that's great. That's a great idea. Just regularly.
Aye, it is time.
S. Skagler donates $5. Thank you, S. Skagler. And they say, hey, TMB, more GSC, that's Gene Stealer Cult, plane picks.
Meow.
I recently started a long overdue course of happy pills.
Ooh.
And it has, however, given me a resting tremor.
Oh.
So the fact you enjoyed my freehand last week really means the world. Well,
Oh. Well, yeah, it sounds like the freehanding might be on hold then, if you've got the
here
the tremors.
is plain. Yeah, like, holy shit.
Oh, that looks fantastic.
I do not have a resting tremor. Also, it's tiny. Like,
Yeah.
if you look at that and you're like, that's on a full-size Thunderbolt,
But like on a
I'd
model
be like,
this big.
wow, that's really good freehand. On like a tiny little baby model. Holy shit.
Very
Yeah,
impressive. Well done.
real cool. Man, I really like the idea of GC the Cult planes.
I like the idea of Gene Stealer Cult anywhere where you don't normally see them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Any kind of like out of place Gene Stealer cults.
just always good. How do you feel about Genestealer Cult Knights, Imperial Knights?
Yeah, well on board. It depends on how you do it, though. I wouldn't want to just give like a knight like a big fucking claw or something. Like, you'd have to really think about it. Like, how was this knight well developed while worshipping Genestealer cults to change all their iconography?
Yeah.
It would be hard to make them look Genestealer cults, like in a realistic, in character way.
Yeah.
Wouldn't want to just have a load of fucking spikes on them.
Yeah. You've got to like kind of mix it up. I sort of think that I would go sort of goofy with it, and I hope someone has made this somewhere, but give them their regular gun arm, and then give them their fist arm, and then also give them a claw arm.
Oh yeah, a third arm for sure.
Do that style.
Yeah, maybe forearms. Because if they're building their knight, they're going to want to worship the pure form.
Oh, that makes sense.
Rather than like the hybrid form, right?
I don't know. I think the hybrid is like visually very pleasing.
It is. It does look nice.
But I've seen this like turn up on the Warhammer lore subreddit sometimes, and people are furiously angry because it could never happen, Ben.
Of course it could happen.
It can never happen.
Of course it can happen. All you need to do is find a knight pilot and give him a big kiss.
No, because Ben, the magic chair says you're not allowed to.
I'm sure they could figure out a way to do it.
I feel like the world is fucking big enough that
Pretty much anything goes.
if you want Genestealer Cult Knights, fucking go for it. See, I really like this sort of style.
Yeah, that's cool.
Where it looks like they've taken a knight and like hijacked and like spray painted.
He's got a cool drill arm.
Like this guy's army is really nice. Just like having like just big spray painted logos over the top of stuff.
And look, he's stuck the claw arms on, so he's got 4 arms.
Oh, that is kind of fun. I think I'd want. Actually, that is a great.
I would want to bulk it out more and get some armor on it and stuff.
Yeah, like it's a bit too.
It's a bit Dr. Octopus at the moment.
Yeah, and it looks a bit too much like just like a mining rig.
But I mean, at the end of the day, there was like a craft world that became a Genestealer cult, and it had like a Genestealer avatar of Cain.
Oh yeah,
Like that's canon. So fucking anything goes, I think.
Well, also you have Forge World still make Imperial Knights. There are Genestealer cult run Forge Worlds.
Yes.
I feel like there is not a gigantic mental leap to make.
It's not much of a jump.
A Forge World is run by a Genestealer cult, and they still make Imperial Knights.
And so they just fudge them to work with hybrids.
They just allow Genestealer cultists into them.
Yeah, for sure. God, it's really unusual. Though. Not many people have done it. It's kind of fun. I like repurposed civilian vehicles for Genestealer cults.
Like
really cool.
just a real like technical sort of vibe.
Anyway, Distracto complete.
Genestealer cults in planes also very cool. I just want to see like a hybrid in like a bomber jacket. With like goggles
that would be cool.
and like a scarf. Just like one of those style models.
Yeah, Biggles.
Yeah, basically the Biggles of the Genestealer cult world. But thank you, Skagler. Tate donates $3. Thank you, Tate. And they say, Nug, Yeb.
Oh, was that us?
It's us.
Okay.
I bring news of a game perfect for some jolly Angori cooperation. The Ascent. It's a top-down shooter with RPG elements set in a Necromunda-style hive/megacity. You play underhivers trying to ascend from the slums. So chump me up. Yeah, I have that game. You can play it co-op. It looks super pretty.
I've never heard of it.
The graphics look amazing in it.
Ooh.
It's like a sort of actiony, shooty kind of game.
Oh, wow.
Like
This looks amazing.
really like the style, like a run and gun. You can play it multiplayer.
Wow.
And it's just super weird cyberpunk.
Yeah, this looks awesome.
Like really, really like the art style. But yeah, I picked up a copy. I've not played it yet.
Yeah, starting new games is hard.
Lethal solutions
But,
and you'll be
Let's see some
given a
gameplay. Yeah, oh, this looks really pretty. Shit.
And yeah, like playing with some other people, I think it'd be fun.
Yeah. I'd give this a go with you.
Boom.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'd be super down with trying that out for like a little bit. But thank you.
Oh, it's on Xbox Game Pass.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Wow.
Oh, we're about to go sad times over here.
You just want to like buy a lord and then just recruit some shit there.
It might be easier actually to just send Thoric back for a turn.
Oh, okay. Squash the rebels.
Squash the rebels, and then.
Who are the rebels going to be?
Skaven, I guess.
Oh, that makes sense.
Ready?
So I think that's Ikit's start location.
I'll get on it. On my way.
Okay.
Okay, well, we're doing it though. We're heading up. We're moving on up. We're moving on out. Do you know what I love? This tiny little thing that they really put all the mana war boats in. Even though you can't play sea battles, which I don't really want to do.
It's really cute, isn't it?
I love that they made like these proper like dwarven like dreadnoughts. And then like everyone else is on what their boat they would have.
Yeah.
Looks amazing.
Yeah, it is a great little touch. I'm glad that they didn't incorporate Mana War.
Yeah, me too. Because I actually hated that in Rome too. Just having to like do those really boring boat battles
Yeah, they just weren't fun.
all the time. Like,
Like-
if I wanted to play a naval battle simulator, I would.
Like, I wouldn't begrudge them adding it as like a fucking 30 quid add-on that
Oh yeah, and then if you wanted
you
it
could
on, you could have
buy
it on.
and then there's just an option for like difficulty. You'll have like sea battles, and you can turn it off or whatever, put your difficulty levels up. So I think I'd be down with like giving it a go, but then would probably be like, it's just more of a pain than it's worth. Ooh, casualties. Tray high.
Yeah, that's not even a strong garrison.
It's a bunch of storm vermin.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of storm vermin. And 2 warlock engineers, so it's quite a lot of lightning.
Yeah.
It's all right, we'll build a couple of siege towers,
Sure.
and then let's see what
Sounds
happens.
cool. Sounds cool. I wouldn't begrudge it. Not everything is a grudge.
Just most things.
Like, you can be fine. You can, like, you know, a dwarf can make a trade and it doesn't have to end in a grudge. It normally will,
Yeah, because
but it
people
doesn't-
are assholes.
but it doesn't have to.
Yeah, there is like a very thin, perfect solution path.
So, Flapjackal to the next $5. Thank you,
Thank you.
Flapjackal. And they say, oh no, that's literally
That's the one we just read.
who I just read. Flapjackal. They also wants to be jumped up. They scream.
I do have a couple of units to name actually. Did a little bit of recruiting.
Ooh.
Um,
Yeah, how's our Northern Advance going?
Grimthorn, well, he's wading his way. That's the army that just laid siege.
Oh, okay.
So I've got some Longbeards. What need a name?
Well, sure, Flapjackal, you're in. He made it.
And I've got a Rune Priest.
Rune Priest. Well, that can be Kenny the Gobshite.
Perfect. You're in. And I got some ogres with man-eaters with the great weapons.
Ooh, could be Cuba 42. Cuba.
Cuba. Awesome. I think that's all I got.
Okay. So Tate donates $3. Thank you, Tate.
Thank you.
They say, aha, I see. You come from the far-off land of Penn Island. I myself was a Penn Islander. Oh, yes, my dear friends. And I founded the Penn 15 Club. Do you know my grandfather by chance? A fellow of the name Richard P.U. Stinkwilly, father of Mr. Sug M.A. Balls.
You're the first
Wow.
time.
Wow.
Such rich Penn Island lore.
Yeah. The Pen 15.
um,
Amazing.
uh,
I hate them already.
Mr. Sug M.A. Balls.
Yeah.
Brother to Lig M.A. Balls. Just great job.
Well
Tate.
done.
You got us.
Yeah.
You got us.
Got us so good.
With the penis land. I mean, Penn Island.
How are we ever going to recover from this sick
I
burn?
don't know if we can. We'll
Time
have to
has
return
come.
to our people,
We do.
the Penn Islanders.
Stream is over.
I'll skate them, you nerds. And Chrome donates $10. Thank you, Chrome.
Thank you, Chrome.
They say, fuse Tom and copper wire Ben. Ever felt like a wizard when working on electronics? Whenever I get a motor to run or a light to turn on, it feels like I just did the reviving calculatron scene from Futurama. Hail science.
Yeah. I get that, to be honest, when I do anything useful around the house. Like last weekend, I replaced a wardrobe door that had been off for about a year. Fell off like a year ago. The hinges broke. And I was like, yeah, I'll do that later. And then this weekend, I didn't have to go anywhere. I didn't have to do anything. And I just looked over and saw this like open wardrobe. And I was sorting out my clothes. And I was like, half of these clothes are dusty because the door's been open and they've got gross. And I had to wash them. And I was like, fuck it. I'm doing it. So I went to the shops. I bought new hinges. And it was like a 20-minute job.
Yeah, fuck.
Like, it wasn't hard at all. But I felt like a big boy.
Wow, what a grown-up.
So yeah, anything like rewiring, any kind of maintenance or fixing a broken thing or refitting something, I'm just like, yeah, I did that without having to ask a bigger boy for help.
Yeah, I just haven't had to do that, really,
Wow.
ever.
Is that because nothing's broken or do you live in squalor?
A bit of column A, bit of column B. Right. You know, I think it's different. Like, you know, I live in like a shitty rented flat, and there's stuff like that's busted in it, but like, I'm not gonna fucking fix that.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. I don't think I ever fixed anything when I was renting because like, it's not my problem.
Yeah,
My axe thirsts
exactly.
for war.
So yeah, I don't know that feeling.
Oh,
Don't know it.
one day.
One day when I'm a grown up.
Yeah.
Well, that's a long way.
That's
off.
when you'll know. One day you'll do something. You'll rewire a fuse, or you'll like change a filter in a shower, and you're like, oh, this is it.
I'm a man now.
Are you proud now, Mama?
A mother.
Mother.
If you could see me now. Yeah, I look forward to it.
Oh, perfect.
Being a real boy. Are those flame boys or?
Yeah, flame boys. Do you want more flamers?
Well, the other guys, the troll hammers, the guys with like weird rockets.
Yeah, we haven't got those yet. I don't know how to get them. Let's just get all the cool specials.
Sure.
Let's get some names on these boys. We've got Iron Breakers.
Chrome, perfect. Shiny and chrome.
We've got Grenadiers.
That's Tate. You're welcome, Tate.
And Burner Boys.
That's the Scrub Lord. Because that's what I'm just about to read. The Scrub Lord. They say, March Neb, how are you boys doing?
Pretty good.
Pretty good, thank you. Just popping in to show a new mini I've grabbed
Oh, yeah.
from my ever-increasing pile of shame. It's a Stormcastle I've painted in the style of a Stormwind Guard from World of Warcraft.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
What do the Stormwind Guard wear? Just like blue
They
and
like
gold?
the gold and blue boys, yeah.
Oh, silver and blue.
Dwarves never tire.
Is that a painted base I see?
Oh my god, say it isn't so.
Say it isn't so.
The prophecies!
He's looking
Oh,
cool.
he looks great. Yeah, very nice, very neat.
Super nice, very neat, very clean.
It's nice to see more than 2 colours on one of these guys as well, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, it looks rad.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
I kind of feel like I might get a bit more like grass tufts or something on the base.
Yeah, you just get a little because that like muted brown kind of blends in with the grey quite a lot. So
Like,
a little
give
bit
it
of
like
pop.
a little extra thing. But man, Mini looks great. Just give him like a little extra pop on the base. Thank you, Scrub Lord.
Always our best.
And you are some kind of flame boy in the army.
You're a flambe.
And Lamashtu.
Done right.
Today's $3. Thank you, Lamashtu.
Thank you.
And they say Bun and Tam.
Yes.
I drew another cartoon for the Total War subreddit. Yes, it has a not safe for work flair, but it was more of a precaution. No centaurs or berry milk or anything like that. I hope you enjoy. Thanks for everything you guys do.
Okay, let's have a look at that. It must be 18 plus. Okay. It's been removed.
No,
No, but look, it says we can still see it, but it has been removed by the mods. Amazing.
okay. There's like a dwarf. I can't zoom at like a perfect size.
Oh, it's sexy.
Just seeing. Okay, so there's like a dwarf and a slayer having sex. A dwarf slayer and an elf having sex. Can we link this in chat? Is this
I don't think it's super lewd.
Here you go. Everyone can enjoy your smut.
Oh, can I read the punchline?
Yeah. But I didn't read the rest of it.
Oh, well, the rest of it is just kind of like they bang. And he uses springs to jump into the hammock with her. And then she's like, wow, what's that technique? Do you have a name for it? And he says, oh, it's just something I came up with while I was in Nuln. The Umgi of the Empire called it four-sprung dwarf technique.
All right.
He did it.
Thank you. Thank you for your
smut.
smut. I'm not entirely sure I understand. Maximum Fool donates $3. Thank you, Maximum Fool.
Thank you, Maximum Fool.
And they say Taboanum.
What?
I think that's the combination of our names.
Oh, that is us.
I just realized something. The reason Kragnos is so angry is because he couldn't get
What?
is because he couldn't get the fuck
Yes.
and D6 something damage his brother. He didn't get the fuck afterwards and is still angry. Does this mean Kragnos is Warhammer most powerful incel Centaurs?
What? Is that actually how it's written? That
I'll
was
let you read it instead, Ben.
that was a stream of words.
Maximum Fool, you have...
The reason Kragnos is so angry is because he couldn't get the fuck, and 2d6 squared his brother. He didn't get the fuck, and afterwards is still angry. Does this mean Kragnos is Warhammer's most powerful incel Centaurs?
You added...
Did I add words?
You added some key words like ands into
shit.
that to make it make more sense.
I just did that without even realizing.
No, I was trying to read it verbatim, and it was...
Nonsense.
Maximum Fool, yes. Yes is the answer,
Yeah, I guess he is an incel.
Centaur.
But then, maybe Croak's an incel. Maybe Sigmar's an incel.
Does Croak even have, Peepus anymore?
I don't know. Well, we decided he just jizzed into spawning pools, right?
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
I've never heard of Sigmar fucking anyone. after he died and became a god?
Yeah, I guess not.
Because, like, who else is he going to bang? Other gods?
Alariel.
Alariel or Morathi, I guess. Or, you know, the guys too. Like, who's to know? None of them seem very up for it.
Who are the male gods?
Well, there's one for each realm, right?
But in Sigmar, right
Sigmar.
now.
Yeah, you've got Sigmar, you've got Gorkamorka,
Yeah, but he's not going to bang them.
you've got Malarian, who's the new name for Malekith because they couldn't trademark Malekith.
Yeah, he's not really back yet.
He still exists, does stuff.
But he's not god at the moment.
He's god of the realm of shadow.
No, he's not like ascended yet.
Has he not? No, he definitely has.
I don't know if he has been.
Because Morathi's all bitter because she hasn't ascended yet.
I thought she has ascended.
She like nearly did.
No, in her last thing, she is now like a god. She
Is she?
betrayed them all.
But
she
I
was
thought,
pretending
like-
to be good, and now she.
I thought she got like cut up in the middle. Like she was about to become a god, and then like an Aryan.
No,
Like,
she is now.
oh, she is now.
She is now god.
Oh, okay.
It's because she betrayed all the super friends.
Yeah, she did betray all the super friends, like Nagash.
Yeah, like he's not going to fuck Nagash. He's not
No.
going to fuck Archon. He's not going to fuck Kragnos.
Yeah,
He's probably not going to fuck Gork and Mort.
Teclis, Tyrion.
Tyrion's dead, isn't he?
No, Tyrion's like just not had a book or a model yet.
I thought Tyrion died. I thought Tyrion's gone.
No, he's the god of a different bit.
Oh.
Because they team up to put Slaanesh in prison, Tyrion and Teclis.
Really?
And they make the fish elves together.
I thought that was just all Teclis. I thought Tyrion is gone.
Has he named his like Sphinx Tyrion?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. He's another pod of the Lumineth. Okay.
Is that all of them? Have we missed any gods out? Is it just elves, men, and Nagash? Are those like it? Dwarf god, Grungy. Grungy and Grungy.
Oh, but is he like? I think he's gone now.
One of them died, and the other one is helping make the Stormcast.
Well, I think he like made the plans for the Stormcast, but maybe is now gone or missing or something.
Oh.
Because that's why on the Stormcast, all the pictures have like the bearded face is like
In memory of his
that guy
craftsmanship.
who made man.
Oh, shit. Well, if you were Sigmar, which one would you bang?
Marty's got that cool snake vibe.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
But her fucking people are all edgelords, so maybe not.
Well, you don't have to hang out with them, right?
Ready.
I'm going to go for Teclis. He's got that wish thing.
Wish
He's
bitch.
got his wish bitch.
I don't know.
Make all your dreams come true.
I don't know. Like Alariel's got the big bug. She's like a.
Yeah, I feel like the bug's going to watch and chitter.
That's fine. It's a big bug.
It's a real big bug.
Maybe he's cool. It's like a friendly elephant. They're just like waves. Yeah, an elephant that talks like a horse. Yeah, maybe that's okay. Maybe you can ride. Maybe you can like go for a little adventure through the forest, riding on the bug, having sex. Would that be weird?
That'd be a bit weird.
Is it that much
Well,
weirder
how-
than like having sex in a car that's moving?
Well, it depends. Like, how sentient is the bug? Is it like a beast, or is it like has it got feelings?
What level of sentience makes it okay?
I don't know.
If it's there and it's like just chatting away, or if it is
Because
just
I
like,
shut the dog out of the room.
oh yeah, I guess that's true.
I don't want it there, jumping on the bed, going, "This looks fun."
Oh god, just watching. Yeah, would you have sex in front of like a cat?
No, I don't want that.
What about a fish?
Maybe I'd let a fish watch.
But that's going to be an awkward thing. You've got your like fucking like 60-gallon fish tank, and you're like, oh yeah, we're having some sexy time. All right, let me just sloshing the fish tank out of the room.
No, I have a special mug for it.
Oh,
the sex
okay.
mug.
That
I
makes
just
more
go
sense.
scoop it up.
Yeah, you just scoop it up. You put it into the little transportation tank, and yeah, take the fish
That's
out.
my signal, actually, to the missus.
Oh,
when she comes in and sees me like,
past
we're carrying the fish, and I wink.
She's like, oh. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
And then when she's cross with me, she breaks the sex mug.
The sex mug.
That's her signal for we're not having sex tonight.
She breaks the fishy sex mug. That makes.
And then it takes at least a day or two to get a new fish mug, so I know that like it's off the cards.
Right.
We don't have a very good communicating relationship.
No, but you know what? There's a system there, and I respect that system. There is its own perverse internal logic. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So there you go. So I guess we got it there. Somewhere between dog and fish is the line.
What about like a lizard? Is a lizard okay? Because like they don't do a lot.
It's hard to know if they're aware of what's going on, isn't it?
Like a snake, they're even like lower perception, like shit going on.
I guess each to their own. Everyone's got their own line, right?
Yeah, God, like a hamster. Wow.
Yeah. What a tin of beans. Like, you wouldn't let a horse be in the room, would you? If you had a big enough room.
Oh, but in turn, right, you wouldn't have the horse come into your room. That'd be weird. But, you know, the romantic, like, having sex in the hayloft and there's, like, the horses. That's what, like, every...
Oh, it happens a lot, doesn't it?
Every
in
fucking
stories.
novel.
Yeah, like it starts to rain and then they run into the barn.
Oh. And the guy, the lieutenant, and he's back from war, and he's come to the small town or whatever, and then they...
God, none of them ever have hay fever, do they? Like, I'd be a mess.
Oh, it'd be so bad. And it's like, what, rainy, and you're going to be so itchy, like little bits of hay. Fuck me.
Straw everywhere.
Sounds so bad.
Oh, my God. Like... Even if I wanted to, she wouldn't, because I'd just be like, blah, blah. Just like dribbling snot out of my mouth. Oh, it'd be hideous.
But yeah, like there's probably like horses in there, but I guess it just always assumes that like they're not fucking perverts and they're minding their own business.
But horses never just like turn around in their stalls, do they?
Well,
They've always got
true.
their heads out. They're looking to, they want a show, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen a horse like the other way around.
Mind its
minding its own business.
Okay. It's very true. So on that note, we've got to take a break. So we'll just leave you guys mulling over that little subject. And yeah, you guys decide. What is the level of sentience you're happy to fuck in front of?
Find out where your line is.
Yeah, work out your line. We'll be back very soon for a little bit more Warhammer.
See you in 5.
See you in 5. Burn, 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 burn.
Tom, 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 Tom.
Can I help you?
Burn, 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 burn. Burn, 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 burn.
Tom, 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 Tom.
Close enough. Close enough. How are we doing, everybody?
Wisdom of the
I'm pretty good.
How's tricks?
Building booze hut.
Booze house.
Booze house for everyone.
Love it. Where's the fights at? I want to shoot a guy.
All right. We haven't had many
I wanna
big fights.
shoot a
have
guy
we?
with a crossbow.
Did we name all that? We did. Okay. Perfect. Look, we've got Ikit Claw. You want to shoot him?
Yeah.
Oh, he's fucking off. Coward.
What a nerd. His little motorbike.
setting off.
He's gonna get us.
Damn him.
Damn him and all his kind.
Damn you to hell. Okay, well, that's fine. So Egrith donates $3. Thank you, Egrith.
Thank you.
They say, so the forecast says we may reach 105 degrees Fahrenheit or 40 degrees Celsius
Ooh, that's too hot.
today, so no going out to do anything. But I have some selling of stuff I'm working on. If it works out, I'll have half my moving money by next week.
Huzzah.
Just shy of 3 months early. In other news, melts.
Oh god, 40. I think the heat madness would have just destroyed me at 40
Yeah,
degrees.
jeez.
Begin. The throng agrees.
39 degrees in Italy.
Oh my god.
That's too hot.
It's just too hot. What are you thinking?
That's too hot.
Why are you doing that? It's too hot. Like, we were recording TTT in like 32 degrees or something
Oh,
a week or
God.
two ago, and the heat madness was real. Like, I was just
Let us begin.
saying and doing nonsense.
Yeah, so unpleasant. So someone's going to remind us in winter. We're both going to buy aircon units.
Ancestors!
Please remind me.
I have to do that. I need that.
Yeah.
I can't do this.
I'm gonna have to work out how to do it though. Like,
Castle.
it's, you know, like, how do you get the pipe out?
I don't know.
There's pipes.
Witchcraft.
Yeah. I don't know. Figure something out. Maybe I'll just drill a hole in the roof. Let it all out.
Yeah.
Let it all hang out.
Yeah.
Will.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
It's the only way to be sure.
Onward. I'll cast the rune.
Too hot.
Just thinking about it has exhausted us.
Yeah. Ugh. I'm not built for heat. I'm built
No.
for like cold weather.
The ancestors.
I'm kind of like a more layers kind of guy than a
Yeah.
hot weather boy.
I agree with that.
That ain't the dream. That ain't the dream at all.
I just worry that this is it now. Every year it's just gonna be a couple of degrees hotter every year. And then by the time I'm 50, it's gonna be like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
But it'll be fine. You know, we'll be living in Waterworld then, and it'll be nice. You'll get the sea breeze everywhere you go.
that's
because
true.
we'll be in our weird boat
Yeah,
settlements.
and we will only be able to afford patches of clothes.
Yeah,
So we won't have to worry about that.
that's true. I guess getting into the old, suntan cream boat early.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's going to have good trade potential.
Are people going to be worried about suntan cream when they're like, you know, scraping by? Feels like a luxury. Surely you want like the thing that turns salt water into drinking water machine. That's the boat to be on, right?
Yeah, the good water boat. But no, everyone's got one of those. You pee into the thing, you pump the handle, and then have your sip.
But that doesn't last forever.
That's how the movie begins.
That is how the movie begins, but like, that's not a zero waste system, you know? Like,
It's
I
like,
get that you're reclaiming some of the loss, but there's
Always up.
you need something coming into that system.
no, it's fine.
Oh, okay, it's fine. Cool.
It's fine, I'm sure. But like, it wasn't a problem for them in Waterworld,
Wasn't a problem for Kevin Costner, was it?
and so
He found a way.
I think it's all okay. I think it's all super chill. Barely an inconvenience.
Wow, 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 wow. I've been watching way too many of those recently. Oh my god.
Man, I think I kind of watched all of the ones of like movies that I've seen, and now
Have you ventured into the unknown territories?
Like a little bit, but I don't find them as funny.
They're not as good.
If I've not like seen the film. Sad times.
Sometimes indeed.
So angry jug player. Oh no.
Oh no, we've angered them, Tom.
Oh god. Today's $20. And they say, Todgar, Medgar. I've already heard your controversial opinions on jug playing. Now I was wondering if you've ever played an instrument, or if there's an instrument you'd like to learn. Your choices will be judged. There are wrong answers.
Wow.
Space. Kremlo. Oh.
I've always liked the idea of playing an instrument, and I did start to learn the guitar.
As a kid, I had guitar lessons.
How far did you take it?
Not very. I think I liked playing computer games and playing Warhammer.
That was it, me too.
Both took up a lot of time and were far more instant gratification
Yeah.
than learning to play a guitar.
Yeah. And the problem was, every time I learned it, I started to get the hang of it, and like knew like 4 or 5 chords, and was like starting to get the hang of it. And then I just stopped doing it for a bit because I'd get into a new game or something. And I'd come back and then all my fingies hurt because my calluses had like worn off. And I was like, I don't want to build up my calluses again. Oh, this is the worst.
Yeah.
So then I played Guitar Hero instead.
Oh, which is way easier.
Way easier.
Way more forgiving. Oh god, this is a ball ache of a battlefield.
Yeah. Instruments. It takes a long, dozens, if not hundreds of hours before you can play something that doesn't sound shit.
Yeah.
It's just work, isn't it?
But yeah, I'd like to be able to play an instrument.
Yeah, me too. I think if I had infinite time, like if I didn't have to work, if I could just pursue all my hobbies and interests unfettered, then I'd eventually get round to learning an instrument.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's like one of those things, if I was ever like, not that this is something I do, you go and work on like a fucking ranch for a year.
Right, well, you don't have any Wi-Fi.
I don't have Wi-Fi, you don't have a lot of access to things, and, I can't just sit and play computer games, and, taking like having an instrument that you just kind of plink away on every day. But I don't think I'm ever going to get myself into that situation. Probably through design.
Yeah, it does feel unlikely.
But yeah, so if you could learn an instrument, or let's say you can have, you could be averagely good at an instrument. Choose your instrument.
Well, part of me wants to just pick something dumb like the theremin.
Ooh.
Because, it's magic. There's no strings.
Just upset every theremin player in chat.
That's what they do. They just go...
It's basically what that thing is.
But then, if I'm being practical, it's going to be something like, that you would actually practically play, like a guitar, because they're, easy to carry around. But also, I wouldn't want to learn an instrument that just is shit on its own. You don't want to be, the best triangle player in the universe.
Yeah. That's true.
Because, joining a band is a whole thing. So I guess it has to be, piano or keyboard or guitar, right?
See, I don't think I'd want the piano... a keyboard, I guess there's a bit more, overlap there. But I don't want something that I can't carry somewhere. I always feel bad.
Do you want to be that guy who's always... Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Oh, God.
Sounds like you want to be that guy.
No, I don't. I hate that guy. I hate that guy so much.
Just anytime there's a momentary lull at a party.
And someone cracks it out, and then they just play their same 3 fucking songs. And when you're in that situation, it's even worse indoors.
Yeah.
Especially if you're in someone's living room, and someone starts playing the guitar, and then you're like,
I'm trapped.
Do I keep chatting? Or are we supposed to sit here in fucking silence now? Yeah. This is bullshit.
You've made everything so much more awkward.
Yeah, this is not what I signed up for at all. Go fuck yourself. If I want to listen to Wonderwall badly, I'll do that myself in my own time. I don't like those guys.
Instead of magically learning an instrument, can I magically make someone else unlearn an instrument?
Ooh. Yeah, but I feel like I'd hold on to it and use that very reactionary.
Oh yeah, me too. I'd wait until someone like had upset me and just I'd wait till they had already started.
Oh, yeah.
They just pull the rug out from under them.
But you kind of ask them more questions like, so yeah, are you actually good? Like really make them like really big themselves up.
That's it.
And then you get them.
And then just like let them do the intro and get into the first verse or something, and then just yoink.
Yeah.
Magically can't play anymore.
Remove their magic powers. Yeah, that's fucking hilarious. I love that.
Would you do it to like a celebrity on stage though, or just to some rando at a party?
Oh, I don't think I'm like petty enough to do it to like a celebrity on stage. I think it'll be a random on a party, which I guess is maybe more petty. I mean, it depends on how much I'm annoyed.
Is it bad that I give up my ability to learn an instrument just to do that?
No, Ben. I think that is perfect for us. It is just the level of pettiness that I fully endorse.
Oh, or do you use it? Do you hold people at ransom with it? Do you like, as soon as someone goes on stage?
It's like, when are they ever going to believe you?
Well, we have to combine our powers. We have to do it to them once.
Oh,
at a small gig, and then the other one of us threatens to do it at a big live concert, and then they were on the payroll.
Wait, but wouldn't you need to do it in like a way of... Because once you remove their music powers, they're gone forever, right?
Oh, that's true. You need to find a way to give them back again. We need 3 of us.
But no, I think you demonstrate that you can do this magic
to
thing
someone
on
else.
someone else.
Right.
But
yeah.
as you find whoever is fantastic at music, then you're like, look what we just did, right?
We're gonna do it to you next.
Yeah. Give us a fucking load of money.
Yeah. Just pay us a salary every year as like protection racket.
Yeah.
We'll be your advisor, your tutor, or whatever you want to call it.
Oh, but is it like a blanket? All of their music ability goes, or one instrument?
It's just one
because
instrument.
I feel like if I was,
We don't have to tell them that.
Oh yeah.
They don't know.
Yeah, just I feel like if someone was threatening me with that, I'd very quickly begin learning other instruments. Because if you already can play one,
that's true. You could probably learn a whole bunch.
It's
of
probably
others.
easier to like pick up and learn some other instruments. I guess.
Perfect. Okay, well, as long as we've got a plan for when that eventually happens, when Angry Jug Player grants us his wishes.
Yeah, upsets us enough. Oh God. Get claw, please. Do not need you in my life right now. God, we're kind of getting a bit chopped up.
Yeah, one of those longbeards is getting wrecked up front.
Yeah.
Who's that brave boy?
A couple of
Oh, no,
them,
sorry, who's that coward?
Inkblottus.
Oh, Ink Blottus. He failed us. Commander Bludgeon has donated.
Hey!
Bludgeon. And says, Dice Addict Tom.
Hello.
Enabler Ben. Having great fun with the dwarves. What are you playing for tiny teams? Answer my question or you're going in the book.
Oh.
What are we playing, Tony? We're going to play a game called Grime, which is like a 2D Dark Souls kind of game. It's quite fun. I was playing it earlier today.
Yeah, the side-scrolly Dirk Souls.
And we're playing a game called Unpacking.
Yeah.
It's a very chill puzzle
really
game.
super cute puzzle-y game.
Yeah, looking forward to. I've forgotten what our third one is. I'll have to look it up. I wrote it down.
The escapey game.
Oh, yeah, an escape room game. That was it.
So
We'll show them off properly in 1 hour. So yeah, in case you didn't know, at 8 o'clock we're going to stop playing Warhammer and we're going to play some games made by tiny teams of like 5 or less people. Which this game definitely wasn't. And there's a whole bunch of games you've probably never heard of, but they're really cool. There's a whole festival about it on Steam right now,
Yeah.
hosted by Yogscast Games. And there's some fucking great games in there, and a whole bunch of them have free demos, and a whole bunch more are on sale. So,
Yeah, which is cool. Man, I'm a big fan of indie games. Like, I don't really play a lot of AAA games these days.
no, nor do I.
I like a smaller, more bespoke. Like, you know, I just want like a good idea for a game. I don't need to play something for 1,000 hours.
No, like 8 hours of something cool.
Or even less. Even less, man. Well, Wicked Claw is causing problems for my boys. Ugh, there are a lot of death runners on this map. That reinforcement army was significantly spookier.
Danny's donated.
Hey, Danny!
He says, Tom and Ben, please congratulate my brother Chris on getting into uni.
Congratulations, Chris.
Congratulations, Chris. Well done. That's very cool. He says, can you name a unit Kettle Crisp first? In his honor. It's an old joke.
It's an old joke, but it checks
It
out.
checks out. He's going to study politics. So make it something appropriately repulsive, please.
Oh, no.
Much love. Hug kiss.
Pow.
You don't really get many politicians in Warhammer, do you? Apart from with the Empire. You never hear about like Dwarven politics or Lizardman politics. We hear about elf politics a bit, actually.
The dwarven diplomat who had his beard shaved off for starting the War of the Beard. Boom.
Yeah, boom.
There's a dwarf.
That is a dwarf politic. Is it just Ikit on his motorbike?
It's Ikit on his motorbike. There's a few just dregs of death runners fucking around.
Oh, you got him. He's real sad now. He doesn't like being set on fire, it turns out.
No, he doesn't. You guys can keep doing that. Yeah, flame and little ratty motorbike.
Do you remember it was the Dark Elves who shaved his beard? But the
No,
dwarves thought
no.
it was the High Elves.
It was the High Elves that shaved his beard.
I could have sworn it was a Dark Elf who sneaked in and did it to like make the two armies fight.
So it was, there's like a dwarf caravan. It got ambushed by Dark Elves dressed up as High Elves.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
The dwarves go along and they're like, you motherfuckers, we demand,
Vengeance.
yeah, you gotta make up for this, stupid elves. And the elves were like, we would never have done this. How dare you speak to us? We're gonna shave your beard off.
Oh,
And
right.
So it was the elves that shave his beard,
right.
but the dark elves instigated the whole
Got him into that situation.
thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
I feel like it just kind of ended. Like no one lost. It was a bit of a.
Oh no, it's really bad.
How
The
does
end
it
of
end?
that is the
Can't remember.
great cataclysm.
Oh, and the dwarves get giga-fucked, don't they, by all the earthquakes and volcanoes and shit.
Yeah, like so that's what because the dwarf and the elf empires were like the most powerful things. The humans were
They
still
were
just like
cavemen almost.
yeah, and there's like the sundering of the mountains, and this is kind of when like greenskins really first start like massively turning up.
Right. Yeah.
And so you lose like 75% of all the dwarven holds. The high elves lose so many people that they have to abandon
All their colonies in the
basically
in the New
every
World.
colony and bring them like back to Ulthan. And yeah, like
Yeah,
everyone
forgotten
gets
about that.
fucked in it, and it's just real bad times.
Yeah, the dwarves never really recover from that.
Yeah, like that's like the beginning of the end. That's when they became like, well, when both high elves and dwarves both become like dying races, where like they're not making as many new elf or dwarf. Where's my leader? Please come and help. Come on, just gunline execute him. Fire
He's
gun.
so nearly dead. Please, boys. Yeah.
Just shoot.
Surprised he
What?
didn't nuke us.
Oh, come on. You were in such a
Yeah,
good spot.
they were there
to,
for so long, and they just
like, fucking around. I don't think we're going to get another good shot off. Ugh. Big victory. I wonder what was in that other army. Oh, I thought the Giselles were doing way more damage than that.
Oh, apparently not. You must have taken them out pretty quickly.
But like, ugh.
Ooh, 3,300 damage off Ikit.
Ugh, Ikit. 182 kills against dwarves is pretty bad.
Yeah.
Like, that's almost like 20% of our army.
Oof.
Wow, real like smattering. Ugh.
Oh, got it, yeah. It was half Death Runner. So who do we lose?
Oh, Tears HTML, Zoe, and Arse Touchers.
Oh, and one of the gunners.
Limitable Tim Beanwood.
Rip. Fs for all those guys. Oh, we nearly lost the Scrub Lord.
Almost. Owie. Owie kapowie.
We almost lost Tom the Slav as well.
Yeah, he was going in fighting fighting Ikit a bunch, but doesn't have the most damage output.
Most damaging unit by far was Aussie Thunder. G'day. 2,200 damage he does.
Ooh.
No one else even got close to that.
Although, man, those Ironbreakers, 232 kills, pretty good. I guess they're the ones that throw bombs, right?
Yeah.
Pretty legit.
Very cool. Well, good win-ins.
Oh, was it a settlement?
Yeah, we were sieging them and they came out.
Okay, that's great.
I didn't attack because the last time this army attacked a siege, it went real bad.
Cool.
But for some reason, they came for us.
Nice.
Oh, and again, we're sieging them and they're coming out.
Okay.
This is Sunblade's like Slayer and Ogre army.
Sure.
It's quite a good stack, but no,
Yeah.
their general's only gunnery white.
James the Poros. He's like SpongeBob SquarePants. Just real wet.
Ugh. Guns v guns.
Okay, that's kind of fun. It'll be like Napoleonics. He's got some boomos.
Ooh.
This would be kind of cool.
I think I got the engineer leveled up so he can do the offboard artillery.
Ooh, that's fun.
The Zufbar 42 pounders.
Nice. Okay, I like that. Oh, will it be a...
Oh, yeah,
here.
there it is.
Zufbar, 42 pounders. Love it.
I've always found pounds a weird way to gauge like gun strength.
Yeah. Is that like the weight of the ball?
I
Or
guess
the,
it's the
the
weight
amount of the powder?
or the charge. I'm not sure because like all the British artillery, like during World War II, everyone else's artillery was done on like caliber of the gun,
Yeah.
like 5.5 inch guns or 75 centimeter guns or whatever. But the British kept using like 25 pounders and 17 pounders, and it's just so hard to like. What does that even mean compared to everyone else's
Yeah.
gun? You know.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear
hate
you.
it.
Let's have like a fun little stealth section.
Oh, why not?
Let's see what they can get up to.
Sane 240 says has donated. Thank you. And they say, I gotta ask, given the news this week, have either of you wonderful boys watched the TTS series by Brother Albusa? Jump me up. I've watched a bit of it, like maybe like 5 or 6 episodes.
I got really into it for a bit and watched. I think I watched maybe like 3/4 of it, and then I got bored. Like when I was into it, I was just like binge watching it, and then I just felt like after a while it all just became the same, and I just didn't care. And it, like
Fair
the
enough.
early stuff, I thought was great when it was just like what's his name, Kitten, explaining things about the Empire Imperium to the Emperor. But then it just turned into like weird soap opera about a bunch of like Space Marine characters, and it wasn't as much about explaining how the different races work, how different bits of the Empire work, and the Emperor being really snarky and sarcastic and saying that's stupid. And then when it just went off, like, ugh, I just didn't think it was as funny.
Fair enough.
Personally, that's my hot take. If you love it, good for you.
Yeah, keep loving
it.
Yeah, it didn't really work for me. I thought it was fine, but I don't know. I don't have a lot of time for watching YouTube, unfortunately. I'm a busy dad. If I don't love something, I drop it because like I've only got such limited time. But thank you. How do I pronounce this? Strathumel the Dwarf has donated $41.60.
Wow. Holy shit. Thank you very much.
Very generous. Thank you very much. And they say, Terrorizer of Middenland. Brilliantly entertaining nerd. Didn't get into my top uni, so thinking about taking a year out. But the good news is I can finally give back to you for all the fun. Also, this is a short funny. Let's have a look at a short funny. I think taking a year out is actually a good idea. Not for everyone, obviously, but... Oh, I can't hear it. Oh, no. That's like an orc tooth fairy. I like it. He's like, yes, this is the tooth fairy.
The tooth fairy.
Just coming into people's houses to get their teeth. That's nice. But yeah, I think for a lot of people, it's good. It's a good move. It gives you some perspective. It gives you a break from learning. It gives you a chance to really think about what you actually want to study and spend a lot of time and money on, rather than just doing what you did at college.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people who in their first year wish they'd done something different. And I took some time out, and it really helped me. So I think that's a good move.
Yeah.
Did you take a year out, or did you go straight in?
No, I went to uni and did a thing that I shouldn't have done and I hated.
Oh, and then you started again the next
And then
year.
I went to art college for a year to try and work out what I did want to do. And then went and did animation. And honestly, I feel like it was a gigantic waste of time.
I know a lot of people who just felt like they've just got loads of debt and are older with nothing.
Yeah,
useful.
like just was like, oh, I did a thing. I went to uni because I thought I should, but actually,
3 years in a field is probably more valuable to an employer.
100%. Like that's literally something that they told us at the very end in our third year when we were talking about like if you want to work in animation, you got to get a show reel, and they were like, yeah. No one that is going to hire you will give a shit about that you've got a degree. Your show reel is the only thing that matters. If you can animate, you'll get a job. If you can't, you won't get a job. So
Good luck with that.
here's your degree, by the way.
Yeah.
Thanks for the 3 years.
I guess you've got one thing on your show reel, like your final dissertation piece.
Yeah. That's bad.
That you could have spent oh my god, from somewhere got fucking annihilated.
I'm blaming you, Sunblade. You were meant to intercept and you didn't.
It was meant to intercept.
Oh god, well, actually, really fucking needed them. And there's another one over here.
Oof, that's a bloat death.
That's a bloke death. Not had one of those in a while.
But yeah, I mean, it depends entirely on what you want to do and what you're interested in. But
Yeah.
a lot of, if you want to be a lawyer or a doctor, you've got to get a degree. Like, that's how it works.
Oh, yeah.
But if you want to do something like graphic design, you might be better off taking a few courses online and practicing and then just applying for shit and getting a job at an entry level. And then you'll be much further along in 3 years than someone who went and did a graphics design degree.
Yeah, that's it. Like a guy that used to work at the Yogs, but he had done a load of Foley stuff. Like he was like an audio engineer. He went straight from college into doing, just got a shit job in the field, but worked his way up. And then 3 years later, when some of his friends that had done like sound engineering university courses they joined, they had to get the exact same job that he had started with, but they were 3 years further behind, and he was then very highly promoted up. And like, I think with vocational stuff, honestly, I don't know if university is worth it. Is my personal
Yeah. Depends
opinion.
entirely on you and what you're trying to do, but it's not the answer to every question like they pretend it is at school.
Yeah. Like, I do think the year of art college was actually pretty legit. Like a year to like fuck around, do some stuff, but was not like, if I was left to my own devices for a year and didn't get a job, I'd have wasted that time. But having a bit of structure.
In my year out, I got like a part-time job and just kind of partied and worked part-time and got that out of my system. And then when I went to uni, I definitely worked harder than I would have done if I'd gone straight to uni. I would have fucked up my first year just you know, not working. For
Yeah,
sure.
it feels you. Yeah, I think as Ben said, man, it's just whatever works best for you, and everyone is different. There's no like one solid answer.
That's it, for sure.
Man, crabulons are badulons. This is
Are we going to lose this?
potentially. Yeah, not having anything fast to be able to go and handle their shit.
Yeah. Oof. Dongapus has donated.
Dongapus.
Thank you, Dongapus. He says, I still don't know nothing about Warhammer besides what I learned from you guys. Love hearing about it. Thank you,
God.
sirs.
I'm so sorry, but you still don't know anything about
You know
Warhammer.
nothing.
If
You
everything
might
is-
know less about Warhammer now.
if everything is learnt from us.
I'd say about 50% of what we say is pretty right.
Yeah, pretty right.
I kind of thought our shooties would outshoot their shooties. But I guess our shooties were shooting their melee boys. Because our
Yeah,
melee boys
because
can't fight.
their melee stuff actually kind of went through our melee stuff pretty
Yeah.
quickly. Oh, the crabulons are dead at least.
We got the gun.
Yeah, I used
Gunpounders.
one of them. God, honestly, I might have to save you.
I want to see it.
It's not going to do super well.
Is that it? Wow, I was expecting a bit more. Power Core's donated. It says,
Go.
anime made in America, Ben, and cartoon from Japan, Tom.
Great, love that.
Got a vodka mode the last stream, but I'll stick around for this one while I work on thingies. Here's an apology tithe for not watching my stream homework and missing out on your rich lore.
Oh, sacre bleu.
Oh my god, how could you miss the very important sex mug lore? You're gonna
Very important.
Shamalium, I think that's how you pronounce that, or almost certainly not. Shamalium says, Tom and Ben, I managed to avoid the marching vodlings singing strange songs. Now I must rest behind this rock. Hopefully I don't sleep right through till daylight, for then there will be nothing but this full rock between me and them armies of vodlins.
Oh no,
Oh my god.
you'll be trapped.
Trapped. But they can't go out in the daytime, right? They scuttle into their holes.
Disgusting vodlins.
Yeah, it burns their pale
Burns
skin. Oh, deck gunners, they are really good.
Yeah.
Can we entrench our artillery? Like the engineer has an entrench thing that works until they move, and it gives them massive missile resistance.
Oh. I guess he can give people ammo, but hey, oh fuck.
Guri Gura has donated $27.
Ooh,
Thank you, Guri Gura.
Gura.
And they say, Rambling Tom and Mostly Interested Ben. Howdy. Looking forward to some tiny games. You guys have any favorites so far? Are you even allowed to? Is this sponsored? Looking forward to a 6-hour dice chat next week, please. Tom, your t-shirt's great, by the way.
Oh, thank you very much.
It's a great t-shirt, actually. Was that ever on sale, or was that like a mock-up?
I think I honestly don't know if it was on sale. Maybe I think it went on sale. Maybe. Very Victory. Did it go on sale? It's like the Napoleon picture, but it's got my face.
Tom's face. It's very cool.
Which we were allowed to do because
Legally.
it's free art now.
It's free art. Free for the people. For us. Oh yeah, Power Chord's got it.
You have it. Amazing,
Think of
PowerCore. You're a genius.
Speaking of shirts on sale, are we still selling Huntstag, or is that finished now?
I honestly don't know.
Let's give it a little plug if it's still for sale.
How did? Oh,
Yogscast store. Why not? Because we haven't really done much of a plug for it. Wide Ravs available now.
Ravs. What a cutie.
Yeah, it is still there for only a
Oh,
couple
nice.
more days, I think. Because it was going to be 1 month limited edition, right?
Yeah, something like that.
So, celebrate Huntstag. If you want. It's me.
2516.
Year of our Imperial Lord. Imperial calendar, that's what they call it, right?
No. Imperial. Well, actually, because the end times happened. But it's a little Warhammer reference for you. You know.
What happened in 2516? Is that like the current year of Warhammer back in game?
It's the year Kazakh One Eye makes his great beast herd.
Oh, cool.
Like he musters, and then it's in the following years that he's like super prevalent.
Right,
But you know, the whole thing was actually thought out. It wasn't just a random thing. It was like boom.
nice. Although, does
real
that mean
thing.
Toddy would have not have lost his eye at that point?
No, they'd already fought, but it's like it's Kazakh One Eye making his great beast herd.
Right.
Which is I don't know. He makes like fucking 3 of them. So
World War Kazrak, 1, 2, and 3. So sadly, we did lose Mechanic,
honestly, I'm not surprised Slayer's died.
and we also lost Skellin, and we lost Silver Stout.
Hell.
But everyone else got away with it.
Okay, the deck gunners. Oh, terrible. God, just that guy just plinking away.
Wow.
Okay, the mortars were hot garbage. Wow, those rotting Prometheans.
Oh,
They
did
were
nothing.
such a ball ache.
They're
I'm
very
really
tough.
surprised. They're both good. Yeah. Okay. And I guess the guns actually.
The Depth Guard did really well as well, actually. I always remember them being a bit shit when we used them.
Yeah.
I guess that's just difficulty settings for you.
I gotta say, I've been really underwhelmed with ogres
Really?
this whole time.
Oh, wow. That's disappointing.
Like super unimpressed with them at the moment.
Oof. Ooh. Should we sack it? No, let's take it. It's going to give us some good buildings.
Take it.
We don't need the money.
What difficulty are you on? We're playing very hard, very hard. I feel like at some point we should try and do legendaries.
Just one of the things that really bothers me about Legendary is that there's a massive public order penalty
Oh yeah.
that really just kind of slows you down.
Yeah.
There's a lot of leaving armies in settlements while you try and like crank up the happiness.
Also, though, like morale buffs on the enemy in battles. Ugh.
Oh god, everyone's basically fearless.
Ugh, just almost every army becomes unbreakable.
Yeah, very annoying.
Grumney's pick is
What a ball ache.
What a pain in my balls.
So Demaste is Still don't know how to pronounce that, really.
Demaste.
Just 500 bits. Thank you, Demaced. Maybe is how you say it. They say Tropical Storm Tom and Blistering Wildfire Ben.
Oh.
It is I, Demaste.
Demaste.
Your Bretonian paladin, whose name you pronounce correctly 50% of the time, 100% of the time.
Perfect.
I was following your band of Darwi through Lustria, and I heard tell of a tropical storm, Fred, that was coming my way. And I can't help but wonder, do you think that people who name storms accept donations like yourselves?
Ooh.
Maybe a tropical storm named Kuroshishi. See you in the VODs.
Yeah, how do they decide that? Because I know it's done alphabetically. So the first storm of the year starts with an A.
Oh, really?
And the next one starts with a B.
Oh, that's cute.
And they're always women's names,
Really?
I think. Well, no, not always women's. They're always people's names. It's always like Hurricane Harry and Hurricane
Katrina.
Katrina, yeah. But wait, who chooses the list of names? Is it all just like the people themselves? Is it like when you discover a new star and you get to name it after
What,
yourself?
first person to spot the tornado? Maybe.
No.
I don't know.
Oh, alternates between male and female.
Oh. Okay. I feel like if I was doing it, I'd pick people, if like I didn't like someone, I'd choose their name. Because then you want everyone to remember.
Yeah, Mr. Guitar Man.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Wow.
I think they're running a scam and they're taking donations.
Yeah.
And good for them. It's a good way to be. Everyone's happy.
Yeah. Those people who take donations and name shit. Those scam artists, man. So anyway. Random Roadkill donates $5. Thank you, Random Roadkill. I say, hey guys, first time donator, long time watcher. You guys got me into 40k. I've been easing into the hobby over the past 2 years now. Have now started painting models. I'm currently doing my Necrons. Here's my Reanimator base. It's work in progress. Well, let me see. Oh, this guy's looking cool. I like the color scheme.
Oh, that looks awesome.
Man, you've actually got like highlights. And
I really like that
highlights and
blue.
shit. Oh, and you painted the base. You
Well,
gotta get
nearly.
that.
He hasn't done the
Gotta
rim.
get that rim done.
Got to paint that rim.
He's looking super cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. I like that guy a lot.
Great stuff.
Nice battle damage as well.
Yeah, like looks like suitably dinged up. Also, yeah, like blue and gold. Boom. Really good work.
It's a good look.
Thank you, Random Roadkill. And Lemony and Enemy. Today's $33. 33. Thank you so much, Lemony and Enemy.
Thank you.
Super kind. They say, hello, fresh-looking Tom and good-looking Ben. Nice haircut, Tom. I'm still busy trudging my way through the Vodgulin pile, watching all of the VODs to become the Vodgobo King. Also, starting my own Call of Cthulhu campaign. What is better, campaign from books or homebrew? Honestly, whatever you prefer, I'd say.
Yeah, it might be better to start off on a pre-made.
Yeah.
Take some of the pressure off when you're just starting out.
Also, so generally, I'd say I only ever really want to run. If I was going to play a campaign of something, I'd only want to do a homebrew. I wouldn't want to run like a pre-written campaign, just because they could be so. You got to read so much stuff and keep track of like too many things, and I want to be able to fudge and change it.
Well, you can fudge and change a pre-made though, right?
Oh, you can, but it's harder. Like if you.
Yeah, you got to read ahead and
You've
make
got to
sure you're
read,
not
like you kind of have to
cutting
have
yourself.
read the entire thing.
Yeah.
So you know, okay, right, if I kill this character off, they're not crucial later on. But for one-shots, really big fan of pre-mates. And Call of Cthulhu, there are so many good like pre-made standalone things that are amazing. Like all of the ones that we ran for Games Night were pre-mades. And just loosely bolted them together because they were the same characters and just said, I don't know, because we only did them like once a year or something. I was just like, a year has passed. Now you guys are on another adventure. Your characters have done stuff for the last year, but, you know.
It's nice of Cthulhu to always attack at Christmas.
Yeah, it's always a Christmas adventure. Just like
Cthulhu is Santa Claus.
Voldemort's.
What? Just like Voldemort's. Yeah, he keeps to the school schedule.
It's nice. He doesn't want to interfere with their studies.
Yeah, exactly. How are you feeling about this? It's the army kit fort, so it got super fucking mauled, but we would have to attack his castle.
Oh.
I mean, he's basically got nothing left, but we also don't have much left either.
It's mainly going to be, it'll be sitting and fast forwarding and watching the catapult hit stuff and then going and assaulting. I'm worried that the flamethrowers do awfully in sieges. Handguns don't do anything in sieges.
Yeah.
The crossbows can do some damage. They might be able to plink some damage in there. And then it's going to be sending these guys in. They don't have anything too tough. Ikit Claw could be a ball-like. Tom the Slav can't fight him.
No, but he has got basically no health left.
Yeah, fuck it, let's do it. Why not?
It's going to be a weird one.
It would be a weird one. But I'm in. But yeah, try some. I'd recommend just play one of the standalone ones and just do like a test session with the party. Because I think before doing like a campaign, I'd want everyone to do like a little test of the rules, just mechanically see what is going on in the game.
Yeah, and then also to get a feel for like what they can get away with, what's going to get them killed, how does the group work together, all this kind of like testing the waters out with characters that don't matter.
Yeah, for sure. And like if you're like, you know, Cthulhu's a bit more flexible on, you know, builds. But like if I was going to do a D&D game, I definitely want to run that with do like a little trial one, because a player, although they might be sat playing the rogue, for example, they might look across the table in that little one shot that you did and be like, oh man, actually the cleric, I want to play a cleric. I really like what you got to do in that game, and let's have everyone see kind of like just what they can make as a character before having to commit to the campaign.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I guess those guys are probably the best for the job. Okay, it's going to be a real like goofy thing. Sure. Will that ever work?
Do you want to fire the stone thrower at it too? Oh no, okay.
No, I kind of want to plink these guys. If I can.
Slam the Man has donated. Thank you.
Hey.
And says, hey, Tom and Ben. I showed you my Thousand Sun Sorcerer the other week, and I finally finished the squad. Do you think these bases are good for an Egyptian desert feel? I will have a look. I'll post it in chat as well. There you go. Oh, they look great.
They look real cool.
Those are good bases.
Oh man, those guys look great.
Yeah, they're really nice. Did you change the heads? Are these like the these are Forge World Horus Heresy heads rather than the big Egyptian heads, I think. But either way, they look cool.
Ow, fuck you.
I like Thousand Suns.
Sorry, not you.
Fuck the tunnel boys.
Ugh, I forgot, Ben.
What about tunnel lows?
I forgot those tunnels.
Bah.
Actually, pleb units, you come and just
Thanks for
sit
sharing.
there.
They look cool. Frederick Yule has donated. Says, Tom Ben, I'm sorry for making you hungry last time with food picks.
Oh, it's okay. Just we get snacky.
We do get snacky. This stream is during my dinner time. I thought I timed it perfect with after you got your dinner in one of the breaks. No, I didn't. I didn't get my dinner that time. I got a re-exam tomorrow, so I'm an examlin tonight.
Ooh.
Can't let the two of you distract me from studying.
Whoa.
That is the noise an examlin makes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, thanks for donating, and don't worry about it. We're big boys. We can see a food. It's okay. Darth Jusic was donated and says, "Wait, what was new in BattleTech last week?"
Not a lot new happens in BattleTech, buddy.
No,
There's not weekly excitement.
no, almost certainly nothing new in BattleTech. I didn't look, but I'm pretty sure I'm right that nothing new happened.
Yeah. These dwarf things look super dumb.
Do the mouths open, and that's how the troops come out?
Yeah, like the face like opens up and like the beard kind of.
They are so overly
flops
ornate,
down.
aren't they? Like, who builds these?
They're kind of ominous. Like it's kind of cool.
I love that. I love that the moustache flips up.
Super goofy. Okay, you guys throwing bombs. You are just doing
It's
absolutely
beaming that
nothing.
up so hard.
Oof. That's bad
Ouch.
times. That's exactly when I'd cast a Warp Lightning,
Yeah.
just as they're coming out. Because it really fucks them up. Am I not
they-
allowed to attack that gate?
Are these things like not even on wheels? Like, what's going on?
There must be wheels. Yeah.
Oh, there are wheels. Okay, okay. That's fine then. Yeah, why can't you attack that gate? That's
Are you not allowed anymore? Oh,
you
there,
have
there
to
we go.
melee
Oh,
it.
it's because it was shooting.
all right. Diamond Boots has donated and says, "One who reads, one who plays." Not a lot of news this week. If you could add a new unit to every Warhammer faction you want, no need to name them all, what would it be? Earthcast combat engineers? More fish for the fish elves? Town me up, if you can.
I'd like dwarves to have a ogre size unit, maybe bigger, of either like a runic stone golem or like a clockwork like mech.
Oh, like a Dwemer thing.
Yeah, yeah. A bit like the World of Warcraft shredders.
Oh, yeah.
They're like the like a kind of like clunky steam powered thing with like a drill arm and
Yeah, that would
like
be
a little repeating cannon or something like that.
Yeah, I'd be super into that.
Something a bit like a dreadnought, but with a dwarf sat on the top.
Yeah, pushing buttons.
I think that would be very cool. Also, like, what else?
There's so many units as it is. Like, holy moly! I mean, my go-to answer is always more auxiliary aliens for Tau.
Oh,
I
that
love
would be
that.
cool. Yeah, yeah.
I don't even
it's-
care what they are. Just like some weird little like lizard boys, some fish guys, whatever. Just something weird and different. And it doesn't have to be super. It needs to be interesting enough to make a single unit. You know,
Yeah.
like that weird snake guy who works for the Dark Elves.
Yeah, he's super cool. I like his vibe. Yeah, stick those in.
What else? I feel like Space Marines don't have enough units. Get some more Space Marines.
It's been a long time since they've had an update, so you know
They're due it.
they deserve it, Ben. After all they've been through. So we have Flame Wars.
Oh, Flame Wars. Yeah. Well, oh shit! They started Flame Wars early, Tom.
Yeah, but we have the high ground, Anakin.
Oh, that's true. And the.
Oh god, that guy got very flamed.
Can you shoot any of the others, please? Oh, they're doing them one at a time. I see.
Okay.
It's an interesting strategy.
How am I deployed? Okay, maybe it's better just to bring the Thunderers in and get them to do it.
The angle's a bit awkward.
Okay,
Okay,
that's
now
looking
more
good.
like it.
Oh god, like flamethrower wars. That just does not sound like the battle I want to be in.
I feel like the rats are wearing flammable rags and the dwarves are wearing like fireproof runic armor, though.
Yeah, they definitely all have the
Like-
rune of I'm immune to fire. Which is kind of fucking cheating in Flame Wars.
Yeah, it's definitely the build, though, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, but it's very against the spirit of Flame Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you know what? We're fucking owning them in Flame Wars.
Yeah, Magwolf. Get him. Should we run Aussie Thunder out there on foot on the floor? Where's he at? Well, I feel like Aussie Thunder
Well, I think
deserves to
Loftus
be
is going.
in the Flame Wars.
Oh, yeah, I guess he can come up. He's outdoors at the moment.
I think the only reason, though, is the dwarves don't want their beards getting singed.
Ooh, yeah,
You know?
very true.
Imagine that. What a sacrifice it would be to be a dwarf flamer if you knew you were going to lose your beard.
I like their big, like, metal beard covers.
Why are there flamethrowers just dribbling out fuel? They're so drippy. Why do they have gaping flamers? I hate it.
Yeah, that's not the vibe.
Thunderers! We stay put!
Okay, he's going to be my little sacrificial lambs, you guys.
Battle ready!
Well, they're going the long way around. Apparently we haven't conquered that gate yet.
Oh.
Quarrelers!
Oh.
We stay put!
Ow, they're running from Flame Wars. They saw guys coming that could actually shoot them properly. Nerds.
Like, we're out.
Absolute nerds. Oh, wait, or is it just that these guys are scaring them?
Yeah, axes came. That's not part of Flame Wars either.
It's true. We're kind of really just goofing around in Flame Wars.
Yeah, I'd like to see some new fish elves. That'd be cool. What kind of fish would you add to fish elves? What have they already got?
A kraken. Giant kraken.
Oh, kraken. Yeah, amazing.
Or like a whale. Boom. Just big whale.
Oh, octopus.
Octopuses are cool.
Giant
but they've already
squid?
got like a cool octopus.
Like a big one.
Flame Wars. Flame Wars.
Giant squid for the elves.
Oh! That shot that just wiped them.
Very good.
Amazing.
Vare has donated. Thank you. It says, Top Man Ben, I'll go to work to my professional dance contract in a month.
Ooh.
Been a bit weird during COVID, but we danced through it, and hopefully to a better and more successful season this year. Thanks for all the great content across the years. Cheers.
Well, congratulations
Wow.
on the dance life.
Yeah. It's amazing. I would have thought, yeah, any kind of live performance is like kind of fucked in COVID. I'm glad it's back on. Good luck.
Good luck. Godspeed.
They have a real life Harlequin.
Ooh.
Do you wear like checkered leggings?
Yeah. Yeah, you have to.
Wow, they're just standing there and taking it.
There isn't the most crossbows firing at once. I have to bring the guns
I
in.
wonder if you probably can get like Harlequin themed like skin tight leggings on like Etsy or something.
Probably. Because they sell like Tyrannid leggings.
Do they?
Games Workshop does. There's like Tyrannid, like chitinous plating.
Oh wow.
If that's like your vibe.
I don't think me or anyone from my gaming club wants to wear skin tight clothes.
I don't know if they're designed for you, Ben. I don't know if they were like that guy there.
I'm just saying it's a niche within a niche, isn't it?
Yeah, you're
People who
probably right.
wargame and people who look good in leggings who wargame. That's a small number of people.
Yeah, I hears, yeah. Okay, right.
Oh, they say they have got checkerboard leggings.
Really?
Amazing.
Oh, Claw got the Doom Wheel.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. That's actually a bit spooky.
Well, we're lucky
I'm
he hung
glad
back.
that they kept his health bar down. If he had have got that and got a full health bar, that Doom Wheel could have actually fucked us.
Wow.
Eat shit.
Okay, so out of the Warhammer dancers, who's your favourite? War dancers, Harlequins, or the Mask?
Oh. War Dancers are pretty fucking OG in my eyes, but I don't know if I love them that much. Harlequins are okay. I don't really, honestly. Oh shit, Brother Glottis, you were fine. You lived.
We didn't live, Tom. He died.
Oh, apparently not.
Rip.
Oof.
Oof. We did win Flame Wars.
But, well, you know, they had to die, so the other guys would have lived.
That's it. Someone had to go up that. Someone had to run out of the mouth. Oh, wow. Oh, we captured a gold mine.
Wow. Okay. Can you get, like, can you just do a mega recruitment somewhere? And so we can get a load of names in, because we're gonna have to switch over to tiny teams soon.
Oh yeah, we have to wrap up. Holy shit.
So we can easily afford an army of something.
Yes.
Before the end.
Before the end comes for us all.
Tridon donates $5. Thank you, Tridon. They say Bento. Another hobby update. I started another army to help prevent hobby fatigue. That said, I didn't want to do Age of Sigmar, so I started my first 40k army.
Ooh.
I went through a few color scheme tests, but I like this one. Take a look.
Okay.
Shell. Oh, fuck, I can't because I'm pleb. Ooh.
Oh, look at that. Pretty cool.
He's looking pretty rad, man. I like it. The black in the blood. So maybe this would just be like my personal taste, and maybe it wouldn't. I feel like I'd want a super gloss black, like the most gloss varnish on the black.
Oh yeah.
Make it like more like oily than matte.
Yeah. No, I can see that because the red's already quite. It's quite hard to see the black now because the red's so bright. The black kind of fades away. It's
So
cool,
I
though.
like the vibe.
Yeah.
Vibe a lot.
Cool high contrast.
Yeah, real cool style.
I don't really want to fight right now. We're recruiting. Please.
Please. I would try it on. That looks great. Real cool. And Kakashi Saiyan donates $30. Thank you.
Thank you.
Kakashi Saiyan. And here's what they're saying.
What they say? No.
Steam Tank Tom and Coal Shoveler Ben.
Oh.
Wish me luck delivering mail in tornado warning weather.
Ooh.
Also, could I be named as the Goblobber, Regiment of Renown? I think we already have that in our army somewhere.
Oh, I'm not sure if we do.
I think we already picked it up.
Or maybe we did.
There.
Yeah, sorry, it's Nana.
Nana throwing goblins.
Nana is a goblobber. Sorry.
So sorry.
I would if I could, but I
Well,
can't.
We can get you in somewhere else, hopefully.
Is that maximum recruitment? I think so.
If you get, can you get like just another lord and like split a thing?
I just did.
Oh. Ooh. I was guessing next time we can just get any other remaining regiments of renown. Oh, and slayers. If you've got like a bunch of slayers, we can get some things in.
Yeah, we can do stuff.
Sacrifice Nana, says Kakashi Saiyan.
Oh my god.
Oh god. See, wasn't Nana named after someone
Actual
who's
Nana who died. I
They
think.
just went to their funeral. It's why I'm
It's why we are reluctant.
to do the death names.
Yeah.
As it's always going to end with
That feels bad, man.
a feels bad man. Lockerlook donates $9. Thank you, Lockerlook. They say Battletech Ben and Bionicle Tom.
Ooh.
Given your recent transition to a dedicated Battletech news channel, what are your hopes for the upcoming Total War Battletech game?
Ooh.
Also, can I get a unit, please? Thanks. Beep boop.
Man, I'd fucking love it. I'd love a grand strategy Battletech game. That'd be amazing.
There literally is one. It's called Battletech.
No, that's just like a tactical battle game.
Oh.
There's no like I'd want something bigger scope, you know, conquering whole planets and sending out like divisions of mechs.
I honestly thought that's what the BattleTech game was.
No, that's just like you have 4 mechs and you fix them up. It's good. I really enjoyed the BattleTech game, but it's like I don't know if I do actually want something bigger. Maybe it's hard to say. I don't know what I want.
I don't know what I want anymore.
Well, we could just do it with we play this game, but we just recruit nothing but boat robots.
Yeah, we did that. We had an army that was virtually just boat robots, and that was a bit like BattleTech.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm just going to recruit everything we can.
Nice. Helicopter.
Right, we're out of money. So we've got like 15 units to name.
Ooh.
Are there any in this army? No. Sunblade, did you get a new unit? God, from somewhere is actually like healed up. Ah, here we go.
Okay, I'm going to have to go a bit like Lucky Dip on this. Lemony and enemy, you're a quarreler. Please, no quarreling. Please.
God, that's a hard name to spell. Cool, next.
And then Demaste. Is maybe how you say it.
More quarrelers.
Guri Gura. You're in.
You're in. You are in. Like that's that army up to date. Tom the Slav, you've definitely got some boys. We've got a grudge thrower.
Oh. That could be Kakashi Saiyan. Can you also put in like brackets Goblobber? So it's kind of the Goblobber, but it isn't.
There we go.
Goblob.
Goblob.
Perfect. They'll never know the difference.
They won't. I've got some Thunderers.
Vare.
Boop. Some more Thunderers.
Random Roadkill.
You are in. Dwarf Warriors.
Angry Jug Player.
You are in. More Warriors.
Tate.
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 You are in. Oh, there's 2 Tates right next to each other.
Oh. Congratulations.
Well done. I think this army is all named up. Yeah. And we've got this new army. Got a new lord to name.
That will be Nonky.
Nonky.
Come on in, Nonky.
You're in, right. Then we got Grumbling Guard.
That's Vasil Teach.
Vasiltich. Oh, in, right. Slayers.
Can be Clowny. Oh, fuck me.
More Slayers.
I'm doing bad. I'm ticking badly.
Oh, you're bad.
Ticking like a
Tickman.
pleb. They are Slam the Man. Thank you, Slam the Man.
Thank you. Longbeards.
Can be Shy Malame.
In. More beards.
Danny.
Danny.
Danny Dwarf.
Quarrelers.
Symbolic Stance.
More rollers.
Dongopus.
Dongabus. Ogres.
Kill no more.
Kill no more. More ogres.
Is going to be Silver Stout.
And heli choppers.
The heli choppers, that can be Strathtummel the Dwarf. You're in. You're a dwarf.
You did
A helicopter dwarf.
amazing. Right, we better wrap it up there then, so we've got time to play the Tiny Teams game.
Yeah, so if we haven't read your message so far, we will be going through and reading all messages.
Yes.
Do not fear.
We will continue to read during Tiny Teams.
But we're going to be playing a bunch of games for the Tiny Teams Festival. Tiny Teams, Warhammer will be back next week. Same Warhammer time, same Warhammer place. And we'll be doing the whole stream next time. But this week is a special week all about tiny games. But we'll hear more about that in a minute when we go into Tom and Ben After Dark playing games.
Perfect. We'll see you in 5.
See you soon.